Thank you for the honey bun.
Absolutely.
Told you people was fucking lying to me. My mic can't come today. She just said that just to appease me.
I told you.
And I told her, I said, I needed it for this morning. If I don't have it this morning, I don't need it. So I'm going to return it. Even though I'm not.
All right. They're going to give you a credit.
Why did they have Martin Scorsese on there? I'm talking to you. You're just looking at something. I pulled up Martin Scorsese. You don't know. I'll just make sure. I just saw Martin Scorsese and pop up on your screen. I was like, he ain't died, did he? That's what I asked about. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. You and I don't care about AI with beans. I don't care about you.
I need to get the storage unit till I can find a bigger spot. I'm gonna try to make all that shit behind that curtain and put it away so I can extend that a little bit further back. So this evening I'm gonna be here all day. After I drop you off, I'll come back and then try to set everything up in here.
It looks like it's not a lot behind there, but it's a lot.
It's just a stack up high.
Mm.
It's probably, like I said, it's just like 2 feet maybe deep, which don't sound like a lot, but I think if we get rid of that 2 feet, it's going to open it up a little bit more. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
That. Wait a minute. All right, y'all. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. I sound like I'm pretty low.
You just had a moment.
I don't know. I sound like I was pretty low. I didn't have the mic up that well. All right, y'all. That song has always confused me. What is she asking? Like, who is he and what is... Why is she asking that?
Well,
Okay. Did I... Welcome to Lunchtime, by the way. That song's always kind of confused me.
Is my mic working? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think I want to say something.
Good
Spell
morning.
your name.
Good morning.
I need that for the good way to the end of the show. Put it on.
Don't it normally light up?
Yeah, normally do.
I thought it was.
You know what? That's probably what this is about.
Gee.
All right, y'all. Let me just right off the bat say, all right. So we were doing some work here in BTN studio, and as a matter of fact, it became.
I knew I was on a trip.
It became. It went back to Hops 21 studio earlier this weekend, so I had to transform it back to the radio station. So I might have forgot to
Cook some things up.
Set some things up. But I came here earlier today to do that. I must have, but it must have been working because we spoke. Oh, we tested it, didn't we?
I thought so.
No, we didn't. We were over there testing those, and we never got around to coming through here and testing yours.
I hear myself way better than that.
I apologize. That was I'm gonna take full responsibility for that because that's the type of man I am.
Okay, G. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. What up, y'all?
Those first two songs was from the year 1996. If you've been paying attention to our social media, you'll see that today everything we're going to play is from 1996. So we're going to kind of shout out the year 1996. I was 20. Fuck both of y'all.
Because I just did the math on mine.
I was 24, 96. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was 24. How old were you?
This nigga drinking everything.
I was like 5, 6.
I was 11.
I was 6.
I mean, don't act like 11 was that far away.
I mean, you can drink and rent a car and, like, you know what I'm saying?
I was
all of that shit.
96. I was married.
Oh damn!
I had my first house. I was managing a Blockbuster Video.
See, nigga, you was a whole ass damn.
I was an adult.
You was a whole ass adult. That's what
I
you
was
saying
a
in
store
96.
manager. Matter of fact, shout out to G Money. Shout out to Greg. I was the first African American store manager in the region for Blockbuster Video.
Oh shit, that's what's I ain't know that.
And
That's what's up.
you know, I don't want to talk about that because it was a whole token thing. And I didn't realize until later on that they needed a nigga in front of.
Yes, look at our Negro
Well,
in our
they needed
movies.
a nigga. But no, what they did. I'm gonna give y'all a little history lesson of Greg. What they did is we was about to close a particular store, and they needed to show that, you know, this was in the 90s, the early 90s. If you might not remember because you were young. Blockbuster Video.
It was that deal.
It was
It was that shit. Like
every Friday you were in Blockbuster Video. Blockbuster Video was like the club.
And then we could fuck around and rent games too. Oh,
Yeah.
It was a wrap.
So it was a big deal. So, but they didn't have any brothers in the higher positions. So I was like a regular CSR, and then they made me an assistant manager. And then they had the store over in the urban area that wasn't making any money. So like, we about to close this store, but somebody came up with a bright idea. Let's throw the nigga over there and let him, you know,
in his own time.
yeah, let us show that
He knows how to talk to them.
Yeah, let us show
He
that.
speaks
No,
their
not
language.
only that, let us show that we like black people, and you know, we will close the store anyway because it ain't making any money. What they didn't know is I found out that that's what they was going to do. So I flipped it. I made my yearly budget by October, so they had to keep me open. And yeah, I was in that store for a couple of years, so I was proud of that, man.
That's what's up.
But that's what I was doing in '96. I was, you know, still I guess in that honeymoon stage. So I was like, you know, '96 was a interesting year for me. But that being said, that's what we're doing today, y'all. We are celebrating, reviewing the year 1996. We will talk about some things that happened in '96. We'll definitely hit y'all with like the movies and stuff like that, because we're basically two generations. Because y'all are close enough in age that I can say the same generation. Because we're basically two generations, it's a good, interesting outlook on how what y'all were doing, how, and don't tell me like elementary school, but it'll give me an idea, especially on something like the movies.
Yeah, nigga, that's what I was doing. My bad. I was watching Barney, nigga. Like,
Nigga, I was paying taxes. That's what it was. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna have some fun with that. The number to call is 804-215-1555. Call us. Let us know what you was doing in '96. Where were you at? What was the vibe like where you was from? Like, now mind you, like I said, I was 24. No, what I say? 96. I was 24. So, but I'm a old 24. Like, I didn't hit
a
my
whole ass adult.
I didn't hit my fuck up stage until like 27. So I wasn't drinking. I didn't go out or nothing like that. I literally got married. I got married at 22. So I literally got married, got a house, went straight to work. You know, right? So I didn't like. Lessons to anybody out there listening: don't do that shit. Enjoy your younger life. Have fun. I don't regret it now. Let me make sure maybe I do. You know what? Let me not get in
this
trouble.
nigga don't want to sleep in the bed. Like, that's you good on the couch. Like,
I'm just drinking my water.
But yeah, I mean, but that's what '96 was for me. It was just an adult year for me. I don't know.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
For me, I was chilling, watching cartoons, going to elementary school. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, G. You in this 1996, and whoever
I had
needed
some
to call in and tell us why they picked
I don't know. I don't know. I had like 3 or 4 people hit me with different dates. Honestly, okay, here's the thing is, for this holiday week, we're going to be just doing different things for the show. We're going to do a lot of more personable things. And one of the things we're doing Wednesday is, because I like how we ended up doing last Wednesday's show, where we kind of got y'all a chance to be fully involved and more in the show, and that's just not hearing me talk. I asked everybody on the network, or not on network, on the crew, to give me like this senior year. And we're going to play music from that senior year, and we're going to talk about that senior year. So I think it'll be interesting. The thing is, I got a couple people to hit me up with years, and one year was your year and one year was yours. So I couldn't use those because I'm going to end up using them Wednesday anyway. So I picked 96 just because it was a roundabout year. And I already did 90. I wanted to do 90 because that was mine.
Yeah, then I wouldn't have been here.
Yeah, you would have been here, right? So
I would have been 5. So
yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. So I thought it would be cool to pick a year 96 when everybody was around, but at different stages of their life. Like you might not remember what type of cereal you was eating, but and you might not, you might have just. At 11, you might have just started getting your dick out. You'll never know. I'm just saying. I don't know the first year I was like, hey, this shit feel good. I don't know what the first year that was for me. But, we got some interesting stories.
96.
So that's what we're doing. So that's what we're doing today. We're hitting y'all with some music from 1996. We're going to hit y'all with some history. We can just talk about it. We might throw in some current topics, because I think that Diddy shit needs to be talked about.
Because that situation is...
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that shit's confusing at this point. Like,
I don't... You know what?
It's not confusing.
It's not. It's not really confusing if you think about it. It's not. It's not confusing at all. It's a power trip.
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But until we do that, again, this is 1996. This was a hit. One of my favorite groups. Not the favorite, because we all know who the favorite. Who, by the way, had an album in 96, so we will be playing some of theirs. But one of my favorite groups, as far as talent, is Mint Condition. So here we go. This is Mint Condition. What kind of man would I be? I know what kind of man I would be. But I ain't going to answer that because I'm already in trouble.
Yeah,
That's thinking. Oh, shit, that's not working. Using that today.
What, the board?
Yeah. Probably didn't hook him back up.
I'm about to say he probably did.
Yeah.
got Renee Moss voice. I like that song.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I think that's coming up next. There it is.
Excuse me.
All right, y'all, here we go. This is a little Tony Rich project. Nobody knows. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. You can't say the 90s ain't had the best music, man. Seriously, come on. I see you not saying nothing.
Yeah. 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 I'm glad we're doing this. Like, I said, I'm glad we're doing this because I was looking up like TV shows from 1996, and I got into some of the cartoons, and there are cartoons that I completely forgot about. Like, I'm probably watch some of these shits when I get home for real. Like, you know, because I remember like watching this shit in the morning.
All right, so I'm gonna go into TV shows and stuff, so you can start it.
Nobody knows it but me.
All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all opinion. how would y'all rather do Wednesday? Y'all can either pick the music y'all want from that year, from your graduation year, or this is what I was thinking about doing. Let me pick it and turn off y'all monitors. And you tell me what the song is.
Oh, okay. And now are we going like every genre or?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. I'm down with that.
Lose like a motherfucker.
It's gonna be your year though.
What the hell? They got
I mean, that's why I figured it was late enough that y'all will be listening to music. You're not 11. You know what I'm saying? You're not 5.
Yeah, but
So
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, I'm down with that.
So like, if you hear the first couple of bounds of Tony Rich, oh, that's Tony Rich, that's so and so, but y'all just can't cheat and look at the screen.
I'm gonna cheat a little bit, but okay.
I mean, you will be in front of the screen because supposedly Trilla's gonna be here, so I can turn their screen off. So y'all want to do it that way?
That works.
I think
that absolutely works.
Like, I'm gonna try to stump y'all with shit that y'all might not know. I'm gonna try to stomp you with shit you might not know. I'm guessing
trying to think 2000.
Hell.
Okay.
You have to come like way left field with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and even then, I don't know, like,
right.
Yeah. Cause I'm trying to think 2003, like what all came out, what were like the major songs of that year.
I mean, I was just gonna look it up and see what came out, give yourself a little head up.
I mean, look, I'm thinking of shit already. Like I got at least like 3-4 albums that I knew came out that year. That was kind of, cause that was the year College Dropout, Diary, Alicia Keys, the Black Album.
I'm just saying, it's just gonna make me look bad.
That is College Dropout, isn't it?
That was because that was my freshman year of college. That's why I remember that one. And that album, between that Diary and the Black Album, like going down the hall, you hearing that shit
right now,
all the time.
I'm not gonna be playing that much of those. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stomp you, so I'm gonna play a lot of B-sides too.
Okay.
That's nothing. I mean,
oh yeah, I'm definitely down for that.
You know music.
B-sides.
Like the deep cuts, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, those are some of my favorites.
I mean, but they are though.
Because
based on what you listen to, I know.
It's just like it's. I like some of the popular stuff, but I like the like nigga this track 6 or 7.
The ones most people skip.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta remember to tell Trilla. I really wanted my fucking new mics. I'm mad. Much money as I pay for the fuckers, they, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Amazon be tripping. I got 4 brand new mics. They're all the same mic. They're all the same kind. So everybody's gonna sound pretty much the same. Like, I don't have to worry about turning one mic up higher than the other because it sounds different. Hopefully I bet you come today, and then we'll test it on your show tomorrow. All right, y'all. That was Lil Tevin Cameron from Back to the World. That was before he was gay.
Call that man Lil Tevin. That's a grown ass man.
No, again, I guess that's an age thing with you. You don't remember
Russ Parr.
The Russ Parr show.
Lil Tevin.
Yeah. The coach talking about Lil Tevin Cameron. That shit was hilarious. He would always. They had a character on the Russ Parr morning show. Shout out to Russ Parr.
With Olivia Fox.
And he would always come on. He was like the coach, and he would always talk about Lil Tevin Cameron. That was before, and I was making a joke. That was before Tevin came out, but we all kind of knew.
All right.
So he made like little jokes. But there's also right after, because didn't Tevin get caught with a male prostitute?
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was around that time.
It was around that time. I think that's how the joke got started. Anyway, Lunchtime Big Time Radio Network. We are talking 1996. I've already told y'all what I was doing. Bus driver. 96. What was 96. Your life like in 96?
So that's
don't
what?
Be disrespectful.
Sixth grade. All right, so yeah, I just transferred to like a new school. So it was a school for gifted and talented kids because I, gifted and talented and shit, and was working on making friends and playing football.
You went to gifted. I know you went to a school for arts.
Yeah, performing arts. Yeah, high school.
Arts. Is that the same school?
No, it's a different school.
So you went to a nerd school too?
Yeah, essentially.
I can imagine. I was in one of those too.
Yeah.
Nerd school?
Yeah.
For the gifted and talented.
For gifted and talented.
Who a lot of us nowadays are.
We had a program called the Space Program, and it was a program for like gifted and talented kids.
Basically, the best of the class.
Some of them, and some.
Sometimes I think they determine I think they determine gifted and talented different ways. Like you would think, we had the nerds over here. I don't disrespect nerds, but we had the intellectuals. But we also had some of the creative talents.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was somewhere in between. So that's how I got into the thing. But I
knew somebody that knew
school.
somebody, so I said I knew somebody that knew somebody.
Yeah, right. Well, that's how I got into my schools anyway, because my mom, for real, I ain't gonna lie, my mom was, people knew my mom, and the elementary school I went to, shout out to Bellevue Elementary here in Richmond, Virginia. It was a model school, so you could only be, they only took certain people. And because my mom knew somebody, me and my brother were able to get in.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Shout out to our parents for making sure we was in the right spots, man.
Right. That's why we're sitting here right now. You gotta,
that's real, though.
What a clap set. You got to sit here right now. You got to understand that, they just, sometimes you make sacrifices as a parent. Now, mind you, the only parent in here is you. But sometimes you make sacrifices as a parent, and you should know this more than anybody because you know that you wanted your daughter to have a better school, so you got her someplace else because sorry Richmond, but for real though, get her best education. You got to do what you got to do now to get that for your child's future. So shout out to Papa Bus for making sure that his child was in there sitting next to Leah at school. It's something you gotta have that. You gotta look past yourself sometimes, and you realize it's for the next generation. So anyway, but 6th grade.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah, so I still watch cartoons and shit now, but I was always on time for my shows, you know what I'm saying? Because of course back then we didn't have no choice. If you miss the shit, you just miss the shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear about the shit, in school the next day or whatever. So, yeah, man, it's yeah, 6th grade. I stayed out of trouble. I had to say that slowly because I kind of had to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was a good kid at that point.
All right, so you mentioned cartoons, and I was gonna come to this later, but that's a hell of a segue. I just can't ignore. We're gonna talk about some of the TV shows of 1996. Again, 96. I was into TV shows. This is like one of the. They kind of had already started to phase out Saturday morning cartoons, but the best cartoons were roughly that after school cartoons.
Yep.
So we still had that. So, Travel, give us some of the top shows in 1990s, TV shows.
So Hey Arnold premiered in 1996, which I feel like is one of my personal favorites. Moesha, 96. The Jamie Foxx Show.
Hold on. I used to like Moesha.
Until it got to them later seasons.
Yeah.
It got a little ridiculous.
Until that whole creepy shit with her dad and the uncle / daddy. That shit.
Like, that shit was just trifling as fuck for real.
Why would you do that?
Like, yeah, this is my my nephew,
Right.
my son feud. Like, nigga, that's what? The Steve Harvey show premiered in '96. It's kind of crazy that's the year because I just started watching that shit again on Hulu for some reason. Like last night, I was like, "Fuck it, it's here. Let me watch." And I'm on like episode 5 of season 1, so I'm really probably about to run through that whole series for real. The Crocodile Hunter, Steve Irwin. So his show premiered in 1996. For my anime fans, Dragon Ball GC premiered in 1996. Malcolm and Eddie. I don't know if a lot of people remember that joint.
Eddie Griffin and Malcolm Jamal.
Malcolm, and that was another show. I kind of feel like what was it? UPN.
Yeah,
like they had some solid shows. Like
because that's how they build their network. All of them. UPN, WB, Fox. Everybody build their network off of us.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all those 3 networks I just named. They all originated with 90% black shows.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking In Living Color. We're talking Wayans Brothers. We're talking all those black shows. As soon as they got their footing, they got rid of them and went to Seventh Heaven.
And that's another show that premiered. Seventh Heaven beginning in 1996.
I actually like that.
I mean, you would.
Keenan and Kel. That's another one.
Wow.
Yeah. Like it's kind of crazy to think about. I think I said Arthur. Right? Actually, so baseball on Fox. I think they said June 1st, 1996 was the first baseball game,
Really?
shown on Fox. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which I kind of like when that shit, if I can catch it, I still watch that shit. It's a couple of shows like cartoons that I feel like only got 1 or 2 seasons. So you had Wayne Head, which was exactly. So Damon Wayans had a basic cartoon about him growing up.
Oh, was he had like a skull cap? I remember it. Okay.
And then C-Bear and Jamal. So it was this little black kid. They went to Denzel Washington Elementary, and he had an imaginary friend like C-Bear, and it was voiced by Tone Loc.
Okay.
2 seasons. That's what I'm saying. It's so many cartoons. I feel like it was a lot of good TV at that time. You know what I'm saying? Arliss, I don't know if you ever watched Arliss.
Arliss,
yep.
Yeah.
Arliss,
HBO.
That was 96. Yeah. Excuse me.
I was grown in 96, so
Damn.
I used to watch Arliss.
Judge Judy premiered in 96.
Judge Judy, shout out to Judge Judy. Judge
That's
Judy is thick. She's thick for an old white woman.
Yeah.
She ain't hateful. She just
don't deal with the bullshit. That's all it is.
She can be a little hateful.
Y'all, you don't remember Judge Wapner?
From the People's Court.
Yeah, People's Court.
Blue's Clues premiered in 1996.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, I saw something the other day. I can't remember the name of the show, but it was another one of those Blue's Clues type shows. Had obviously a little white girl that had like.
Said obviously.
We didn't do that shit. We did Roots. She had pigtails. They painted some freckles on her face, and she had like a red nose or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of that show.
I did not
know
know that she and the guy from Bluetooth Clues ended up getting married.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I found that out last night. I was scrolling through something and I realized they got married.
I feel like that had to have been like the most like loving like parents and shit.
You
like,
know? But it's probably like the nastiest bedroom. You know what I'm saying? They probably did some real freaky shit. I'm just thinking. No, but you come on now. Think about it. You've been playing with them goddamn kids all these damn times.
You're talking about the original Blue's Clues.
Yeah, with that little blue dog, and like, you know.
If anybody's listening, I know, because I can see her in my head. I don't know what the character's name is, so I can't find what show
all I
it
know
is.
is the girl on TikTok.
I know somebody knows.
Acting like because the lady because she's the dressed real colorful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the clown almost.
Yeah, like a clown. I'm not gonna pretend that I even watched it or know who it is. And now I will say I did watch Blue's Clues because it was interesting. I mean, I didn't watch it like because I'm a grown ass man. Clear that up.
Say, oh, wait. Yeah. Hey, what you about to do? Hey, dog, I got to hit the crib, dog.
Yeah.
Blue's Clues about to come on, my nigga. Like, I can't miss this episode. The big comfy couch. Thank you, Nikki. Good looking. Shout out to the homie, Nikki.
How is that? Thank you, whoever told you that. Yeah.
Good looks. All right, let me see big comfy couch. I got you.
But can you imagine that? I mean, I'm a sick person, so I imagine shit. Like, can you imagine that sex life? Like, you know, just like, because they all day, they playing with these little kitty shit, and now you get on, he probably turn their little ass up. Probably tell her, don't take the makeup off.
Leave the pigtails.
Yeah, I'm going to grab them.
What?
I'm going to put some freckles on your face real quick.
Wow.
Lunette.
Say what?
Her name? Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I'm saying that right. The big comfy couch. Yeah, Lunette, that was her name. That was it, yeah. It took me.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever
seen any other shows.
Shit. Hold on, I went to something else trying to find that.
Yeah. We get sidetracked.
Kablam! I don't know if you remember that shit. Yeah, it was like the joint on Nickelodeon. It was almost like a.
It's like one of those slime shows.
Nah, it was like they used to have like little segments, and it would be like little animated segments. So you had like Action League now. It was like little like different characters, but you would kind of get like shorts of these stories kind of like every week.
Huh.
Kablam was that shit. Mighty Ducks actually had an animated series. It only lasted a season. That came out in '96, and that shit was amazing. The animation style was really, really dope. I actually like the storyline. What else? Transformer Beast Wars. So that was actually with the most recent Transformers. That's kind of
see that yet?
That's not yet, and that's why like
good.
thinking about this series, like the series was amazing. So I can only imagine what the movie is like.
Yeah, it was pretty good. They to me, nothing tops Transformers 1 because that was the first time they kind of really did it. And when you were sitting there, I saw it in the movie theater. When you were sitting there and you heard that, it kind of gives you chills if you grew up watching Transformers, G.I. Joe, and all those like Hasbro type things. But the recent one wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
I definitely got to check that out. Third Rock from the Sun. That's another one. Came out in 1996. I don't know if a lot of people watch that, but watching like the older episode. Oh, you know, of course. Watching like the series, you know, when I can catch it. Like,
I'm really starting to feel bad, feeling something about that. I don't know if you would watch that. This was during my years, my formidable years. I mean, I want a child, so I watched that. Third Rock from the Sun. That was a pretty funny movie, funny TV show.
What else? Yeah, I guess those are some of the more notable shows from that year. Like I said, it was so many shows. That, of course, there were only like 1 or 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I do remember watching this, and that's why I'm glad like kind of going through this because it makes me not feel crazy because I'm like I know that this show existed, you know what I'm saying? But it was the fact it was only 1 or 2 seasons. So.
All right. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit y'all with some more music, and then we're gonna come back because I want to hear about some movies back in the day, and we're gonna let Raw give us some ideas, some movies. I think the movies gonna be interesting because you know you can go now with Netflix and all the Fire Sticks and check out some of these movies. And a lot of people, you know, like me, I'm a movie buff, so I'll watch the same movie 6 or 7 times just because certain movies you see something, especially like with me, I'm being a Marvel fan. Certain movies you see stuff that you didn't realize, and then the way, getting off subject, the way Marvel does it, they deliberately will throw in little things that you don't pay much attention to.
Yeah,
but then you
show
see like a movie 2 years later. Oh shit, that's why that was. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you know, so
I love that though.
I love going back and watching some movies. So we're gonna hit y'all with some music. This next artist, some people feel is one of the greats.
Absolutely.
Some people also feel that his greatness was because we lost Biggie. Did we lose Biggie in 96 or 95? I gotta look at that.
I want to say 96.
Yeah, I think we lost Pac in 95.
Hold on.
So, yeah. Life After Death came out in 96, I believe.
Oh, that was 97 when Biggie
Biggie
died.
was 97.
No, Biggie died in 97?
Yeah.
97.
So Pac was 96. Alright, well,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, Pac was 96.
A lot of people feel that Jay-Z became as big as he is because, you know, he kind of took the mantle that Biggie left. But I don't know now, since we know Biggie was still alive during this one. He had to be, because now that I think about it, he was on Jay-Z's first album, Brooklyn's Finest. Well, here is Dead Presidents, Jay-Z. It's Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network, y'all.
Presidents to represent me. I'm out for dead fucking presidents to represent me.
I didn't mean to do that. It worked out fine. I got Nas right after. And I spelled Lauren here wrong. I don't think I spelled it. I think whoever wrote this spelled it. People look at this and realize I can't spell. Is there a way for me to download Instagram videos? Maybe I can. I can probably download it from my.
I don't think so.
I can probably do it from my thing that I have here. So I want to download all of one of your clips to put on the TikTok.
Okay. Yeah, that, I don't know exactly
You
how.
can save them to you, like, can't you save videos? If you click on somebody, it'll like say like
It'll say
save.
save,
I know you
but
can-
I don't know if I
yeah.
can save
Like
it
actually,
and
like,
do something
download
with
it. Let me see.
Oh shit! I can look right now.
JAY-hyphen.
Maybe not.
Yeah, because of my lives, I don't have those.
Share to copy link in bed.
I don't think it's greasy. I want to see if I can get it on my TikTok.
You think if you email it to yourself, then you could download it?
I'm gonna see if I can do it this way. All right, Joe, here we go. This is a little Nas, If I Ruled the World. Had Laura Hill. I think she showed up on time for this recording. So I Ruled the World. Nas. I wonder, will it take me under? How many times did they record it? Shit, I don't fuck it up.
Are you able to get it done?
I don't know. We almost at 900 on TikTok.
Okay.
So I just need another 100, then we can go live on TikTok. All right, let's see if it works.
Did it take you back?
Well, now it's like we do it like this, but that's not what I wanted to do. So we'll see. I think I just did video, audio. Try it again. There we go. I can do it. All right, y'all. Here we go. This is Renee, Lost Voice. It's a heartful ass, sad story. So I can do that. So I'm gonna just so you give you a heads up. I'm gonna put a lot of your your Instagram streams on the TikTok page.
Okay, that's cool. absolutely works. Yep. That was
And the words are they low. I realize I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna leave and come back to do the show. That's how I end up not doing it. I go home. So I got it looks like it just was delivered to my house. I got phone stands for y'all.
okay, cool.
So and they look like pretty good phone stands. I might end up keeping. like they can go either sides, or either horizontal or portrait or landscape. I got some glow in the dark markers for the wall.
All right,
and I got a selfie stick.
So we unlocking some memories today.
What's up with me? Let's go to All right, y'all, here we go. A little Outcast. I got some things I want to say about Outcast when we finish this. But this is Outcast. What is this? How do you say this?
ATLiens.
ATLiens. All right. I'm not a fan.
Yes, they am.
Let it know.
I think so. I'm not tripping, right? I did hear.
I think Angel coming through here. Which means I gotta cut that mic on. Did we turn it on? We turned it on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, girl. Oh, I'll just tell you, I'll show you this.
Yes, like that. All right, y'all. That was Outkast. ATLians.
I don't know why. I mean, it reads exactly how it sounds. I don't know why I have a problem with saying that. I can't figure that out. All right. So before we get to these movies in 1996, I want to say something. We had a conversation on Boomer Systems Saturday. If y'all didn't catch that was a great show, by the way. We had a conversation on Boomer Systems Saturday. We're completely revamping Boomer Systems, by the way, just giving y'all a heads up, because it seems like it might be best that we kind of incorporate more than just old school. We can still have. Let me take that back. We're changing that show. That show is going to be called Bars Block.
Okay.
And it's going to kind of incorporate not just old school, but we're going to have a lot of influential hip hop artists and stuff like that. Because Bars is very knowledgeable about hip hop and the whole culture. Most of his music he plays is going to be the old school hip hop, but I didn't want to limit him to just
old school.
Old school because he has a lot of knowledge, and we were testing it out this past weekend, and again, incredible show. And we had some people call in, and one we were discussing Andre 3000. Have you heard it yet?
I haven't listened to the entire album, but what I've heard, like I said, it's meditation music. You know what I'm saying? That's really, it's just like I want to either smoke a J or eat some shrooms or like, you know what I'm saying, just kind of sit in my room, lay in my bed and just kind of relax. Yeah, vibe out.
I mentioned on the show Saturday something that you had said to me that has really changed my whole thoughts on new music, even though Andre's not a new artist, but it had the same kind of impact on me if you thought about it. You said to me a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, I didn't know you that long, but you said to me, don't listen to Kodak Black expecting to hear
Nas. Right, yeah, because you're going to be disappointed every time.
Right. And it made me think about it. artists, especially someone as creative as Andre, and again, we all know I'm not a fan. I'm not a huge fan. But I respect what he does. I respect his artistry. I respect his musical talent because he's a very talented young man or old man, whatever.
Gentleman, older gentleman.
Yeah, older gentleman. About my age. Fuck y'all.
So I don't.
Okay, all right, we got it. But no, seriously, I listened to some of it only because it was putting me to sleep. I mean, it has that, and I didn't know why it was putting me to sleep, but I was getting tired, so I was like, okay, then I'll listen to the rest of it later, and I didn't get a chance. But one of the things we talked about Saturday was that it is very selfish of us to tell this man what he's feeling,
and what he should be producing as an artist,
right?
Yeah, like that's not our role. Our role is to be the consumer and to appreciate what it is that they do. Right. That's what we're supposed to be doing. If you can't do it, sit down and shut the fuck up, and you kind of deal with what you get. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's the attitude you gotta have. You don't have to like it. You don't have to buy it.
Because somebody's gonna like it.
There's a lot of people out there that you don't listen to. So why? Because you got this from this dude years ago. You expect him to be in the same place that he was when he made Antilleans. I know that's wrong.
ATLians.
But he made a great comment. He said, "What I supposed to rap about? I'm 50-something years old, getting a colonoscopy, and it makes sense."
Nigga, I couldn't shit, so I went to the doctor.
Right. So I mean, say what?
Losing eyesight.
Losing eyesight. Okay.
Those was his words. How you getting upset with me?
Oh, he said losing his eyesight? Oh, okay. I didn't.
Okay, said, L, is that a Q? Shit, I can't read the line. God damn, I need glasses. I guess it's about that time. Like
bars.
And even with his instrument, I mean, what
it's
do you call
it?
Yeah. I mean, it's a flute, but what do we call this? It's music.
Music.
Yeah. So
music to meditate to.
The titles, I mean, he told y'all to read it.
I honestly thought it was a joke at first because he kept saying I wanted to make a rap album, and because he had just was featured on a couple of other artists recently rapping, so I thought this was kind of he trying to picking fun at y'all, making y'all think he would come up with this artsy fluty shit. And then hit y'all with straight bars when you listen to it.
But he was like, nah, nope.
No, I was serious.
Y'all gonna get this flute.
You know,
y'all gonna get this flute work.
Sit down, and this is what it was.
And apparently, he's been releasing flute tracks under like different names.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like it's music that's out there. We just don't. You got to figure out if it's him. And with shit like that is hard to do. I feel like, and maybe kind of going through his album, there may be certain like. That's one thing I love with certain artists. Like, they might have, like, a signature or something in there. So it's like, that might be something that you have to listen for, like, you know, and trying to find them tracks. But, yeah, like, apparently he's been releasing, he's been releasing shit. So, I mean, you know. Yeah.
I mean, but, again, it is our position as fans to either like it or not. But it's the artist's choice of what he puts out.
And they should have, and that's what I love about artists who love what it is that they do. Like, I want you to do whatever idea you have.
Right.
I want to hear that shit. I want to see that shit. Because I kind of want to know where the fuck your mind is at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even just kind of seeing the progression. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or the difference in, you know, your early work versus, like, what you're doing now.
So, I can't give and obviously, Bus Driver can't either. I'm assuming Raw can't either give an honest opinion of the album because I haven't listened to it
right the whole way through.
But
I'm gonna get there.
I feel that I can account for his artistry and the fact that he's doing it, and basically forget everybody what y'all think. This is what I wanted to do. I do this, and to me, Andre seems like I'm saying Andre like I know him. Andre seems like the type,
Stacks, you know, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Stacks. He seems like the type that he does this for him.
Yep. And that's what I love. That's what I don't give a fuck about. Yeah. And I can tell you when I talk to people about my show and talking to like interviewing people.
Tuesdays at 6 o'clock.
It is for the audience, yes,
Oh no, your show's definitely for you.
It's for me because like I'm like,
yeah,
it's because there are questions that I have that I want to know as a fan of these people. For any like of course I want people to listen. I want everybody to tune in. If it's just me and this person talking, there are questions that I have that for my sanity almost. I got to know how this shit happened. I need to know because I'm a huge fan of what it is that people do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got to know all of that shit, man.
Honestly, I think that's what makes your show so great, because it is one of the few shows out here. I don't just mean on this network. One of the few shows out here that is from a fan's perspective, and you got a lot of fans out here that's listening to some music and kind of want to know, this is what I was thinking. Now, mind you, every song you play can't be your favorite song. I still.
I'm sorry. I'm working on that. I'm working on it because it's. I'm going off of like playlists and shit that I have. I'm like, and I have playlists that have 400 or 500 songs on it, and I can just let them shits ride because I feel like with almost every song there's some type of memory or a story associated with it.
One time that was the favorite song
right
at that time. So he just remembered.
Yeah, it's like, well, damn, yeah, this shit definitely it.
And it's funny because like G-Spot, DJ Rockwell show, the G-Spot. Obviously, it started off as a Quiet Storm show. It's no longer a Quiet Storm show because his montage or the thing he says about it is good music, good memories. Every song should invite a memory. That's like I enjoy about what we're doing today as far as like you might hear something that you might not have heard since '96, and and certain things about music, it'll put a feeling in you. You'll remember where I was, where I heard that, whether it was good or bad. Like there's certain songs I can't listen to from 2009 because that was when my brother passed. Because I remember when I heard it, the stuff that I was going through when I heard it. And it's like it comes back the minute you hear it.
And that's why art and artists are so incredibly important because of what that does. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking to my homeboy yesterday, matter of fact. I'm like, yeah, if you ever get the chance, go to a concert. I prefer festivals. Go to a concert because you hearing that song 2-3 months down the line or 2-3 years later. And it's like, well, damn, I remember seeing such and such perform this shit, and that night was incredible. Like, that shit like that, like, it's so incredibly important, man. That's why I appreciate so much with artists, especially musicians, what it is that they do, because I've seen videos of people with, like, I feel like I'm going to say this wrong, like, Alzheimer's. Can't remember, their kids or whatever, but they hear a song, and they know all the words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they remember, oh, yeah, well, I was with such and such. Like, shit like that, that's incredibly important.
It's funny that you said that. Because, like, my mom, before she passed, suffered from Alzheimer's. And my mom was the biggest Marvin Gaye fan. And, like, we would carry on conversations. Some days she remembered, some days she didn't. But I throw in a Marvin Gaye song. And she knows it. She remembers where she was when she heard it. She remembers everything because I think something about memory kind of pulls, it kind of. I'm a firm believer. You don't lose anything. You just forget it. That's the thing.
It's like it's still there.
It's still there.
It's just like your brain can't kind of like recall it.
You just gotta find it. And I think music unlocks a locked door in my mind that brings something to you. Because I honestly, I've seen with you, Jay, I've seen like we'll be playing a song here or something like that, and I'll see a light bulb go off in your head. Like, oh, I remember that. Or like when I was pulling music for today's show, we came across Blackberry Molasses, and you lit up. Like I have no idea what happened when you listened to that the first time, but there's obviously something with that.
Yeah, like, and it was a great album. Like, I think, that's the whole thing, cause like Columbia House. So you know how they used to have like
I think I still owe them some money.
I know, absolutely know I do. But from Columbia House, I got so many different albums. I want to say Reasonable Doubt was one. I know for a fact that ATLiens was one of the albums that we got from that.
Really?
And once again, like that was my introduction to Outkast. And kind of, like I said, I've had certain groups that I feel like introduced me to certain sections of the South, but Outkast is my introduction to the South. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like kind of what was going on. So it's like, I forgot where I was going with that, but music, like it is those memories, man. Yeah, I'm losing steam. Thank you.
No, that's good. I want to, for our younger people that's listening, I want to say something before we go to these movies. Columbia House, right? That was like LimeWire. Well, no, not, you know what I'm saying? That was, once you got to a certain age, they allowed you to do it. But you send them, and they get you because they say, all you got to send us is a penny, and we will send you
10 CDs.
10 CDs or some shit like that. And then all you got to do is buy like 2 or 3 CDs a year or some shit like that.
It's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, these things are $60.
Yeah. Was that the door? Okay, and that's how they build you up. But I think the majority of us built up our music collection
from Columbia House. Yep.
And I guess they went out of business. They had to. There was no way.
Because they weren't getting paid.
Nobody paid them. They got them 2 cents, and that was it.
He said, "Oh, I'm gonna give you this penny, and you sending me your CD." Oh yeah. Y'all niggas got the game all the way fucked up.
But all right, y'all. So
Netflix?
we are.
Blockbuster.
Talking about the hot box.
Netflix.
Oh, you talking about
the delivery DVD?
Oh yeah, the
delivery.
DVDs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They used to. I used to rack up. I used to rack up, and then, but Netflix didn't pay much attention when they first started. As long as you gave them a different credit card, you could hit them up with everything and then just close that bitch out, and they can't do nothing to you. And then hit them again with a different credit card, and you can just fill up. Like I said, the only problem is you just got a bunch of CDs with no covers, and a couple of DVDs with no covers and shit. So you're just sitting around.
Play a case with the little red.
Yeah.
Real quick, because I want to do this before I forget. I just want to shout out a couple people because they've been hitting me on the messages. Shout out to EW for listening. Shout out to Nikki and Sarita at Melanated Alchemist for tuning in. I definitely appreciate y'all. I feel like y'all listen all the time, so thank y'all.
What was that last one?
Melanated Alchemist.
What is that?
So it is like a soap. Not soap. Body butter. Like I know that's one of the products that she makes is like body butters, and I tried some. I want to say it was like last year. It's so smooth. Like it's smooth and it's not like oily. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you feel moisturized. I'm gonna need for y'all to go ahead and send that check since I'm talking about it right now.
Fuck the check. I'm send the sample.
And it's, that's what I'm working on that now. I'm definitely
you're forever always working on.
Because I'm always working. Like, and I say this.
Like if it's your family, they show up.
But here's the thing, though. This is one thing that I said to my people the other day. When you working, when you moving in your purpose, you always working.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm always talking to somebody about something that we got going on, but I'm gonna definitely have them slide through as soon, you know what I'm saying, as soon as they can. But shout out to everybody listening, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. That was it. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfect. We do appreciate it. I wish I could look and check everybody to hit us up. Like I get to talking and I forget to look at my phone and stuff like that. So it's great that you can show that. Everybody that's listening, thank you. We do appreciate it. This is a growing network, and it's because of y'all we're growing. And we try to, and we like ideas. So if you have an idea, if you have a year you want us to do, because I think I'm gonna do this at least once every few shows, just because music is memories, and it gives people a shot to do that.
I'm sorry, they do candles. My bad. Candles, body butters, wax melts, and room sprays.
Okay, keep a couple more. You got to say something.
Make sure y'all slide through, nigga.
Alright, so speaking of music and memories in the year 1996, I am a huge movie buff. Like, I can literally sit in front of my TV and watch movies all day. I don't, right off the top of my head, I can't think of some of the great movies from 96, but that's why we have the incredible Raw Diamond Danny to let us know. What came out in that, really?
Set It Off.
I just saw that, okay.
Set It Off came out.
I should know that because we got a song from Set It Off in there.
Also, A Thin Line in Between Love and Hate.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I feel like I just watched that shit the other day.
Yeah.
Of course, a lot of movies came out in 1996. I'm not going to sit here and go through this whole list. I'm gonna give you ones that I know and I have heard of. But The Rich Man's Wife with Halle Berry.
Okay, I remember that one.
Well, hold on. Well, who else was in that?
I don't know, G. I know Halle Berry was. That's about it. Damn.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. We've been talking for 20 minutes. You could have figured out who else was in that.
I won't go on through all these movies' names.
All right, go ahead. What else we got? Now you're going through it. You lost your place.
No, I got it. I got it. Christopher McDonald. See, I don't know that white man.
I don't know who it is.
And that's why.
I'm thinking what it was. I was thinking a different movie.
You was?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking the movie with Beyonce and Idris Elba. That's what I was thinking.
The movie.
It wasn't in '96.
No. Okay.
Yeah. But that's the movie I was thinking. You don't remember the name? What was the name of the movie?
Beyonce.
We'll go back. We'll come back to that. All right. Go ahead.
A Family Thing.
All right. You are just naming shit. No. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's the movie with this black man and this white man.
Do you understand the movie with this black man and this white?
So yeah, I mean, cause that's the one. That's the one with the people, right? And they was doing the thing at the place. Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, they were talking about the thing. Yeah, they were talking, walking and shit, breathing. Like, you know,
at one point he got into a car
and drove.
Y'all gonna know this one, The Nutty Professor.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Classic.
It's not my fault. Y'all put the 6-year-old on the movie. Like.
Okay, let me ask the 6-year-old a question. Do you know that The Nutty Professor was a remake?
Of what?
The Nutty Professor.
The Nutty Professor.
Yeah. It was with Jerry Lewis. Yep.
Jerry Lewis. The comedian Jerry Lewis did Nutty Professor first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, well, see, that again.
I was 6.
Yeah, you were 6. Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. I just see some fat man.
So, all right, first of all, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Nutty Professor, the first one, that was fucking... Jada, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
You always
I just thought about that. That was Jada. The second one was Janet.
Uh-huh.
The first one was Jada. Okay.
The Preacher's Wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Know that.
Whitney Houston.
What?
But that was Whitney Houston, right?
Whitney Houston and whatchamacallit husband?
Y'all talking about me.
Courtney Vance.
Courtney Vance, yeah. All right, okay. You know
Sunset
what?
Park.
I'm not gonna cut you off, but you skipping a couple good ones.
Well,
Sunset Park.
Help me.
Original Gangster.
Me. Like
the Great White Hype. Do you remember the Great White Hype?
The joint with Damon Wayne.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
See,
that was a funny fucking movie.
A Time to Kill.
Did
The Craft.
You know what?
I know. No,
That's still dawn.
A Time to Kill.
Yep.
It's different lists.
Did you kill?
No,
yeah, I hope they burn in hell. Wait, is that the right one?
See, it's different lists.
So.
That's what I was gonna tell you. It's
no,
a
that's
lot.
Which one? Time to Kill. Was that Samuel L. Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
What? It was. That was one of those movies I can't watch and then go hang out with white people.
Some people believe they had Matilda so far on this list.
That was 96.
Right, I'm sorry.
That was a great movie.
I don't think I ever seen it. Was that like she was an orphan like her?
Yeah. Okay. And it turns out she had like powers and shit.
Space Jam was 96?
Yeah.
I need to play a Space Jam song.
Don't be a menace.
Don't be a menace to drinking your...
Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the
hood. See, that's not even on my list. And you getting upset with me?
You just said don't be a menace.
No, he said it.
Oh, are you looking at the list too?
Yeah, I'm just kind of...
Oh, okay. Don't be a menace was 96?
Yep.
Okay. Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Do America.
Do America.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
Sluts.
Do you know who Beavis and Butthead is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I just...
Do y'all remember the movie Mars Attack?
Yep.
Yeah. That was... Jim Brown was in that.
Jim Brown was in that. Pam Grier, Jack Nicholson. It was a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
Like, Jack Black. Like, yeah, it was a lot of people in that movie. Michael Keaton was in that shit. Michael Keaton and Sarah Jessica Parker. It was a lot of people.
It was a bomb, but it was a lot of people in there.
I liked it though. That's one of the movies where it's like it didn't do well in the theaters, but I liked it.
I think that was that a documentary?
Black Sheep.
Yeah.
Biodome
with Pauly Shore.
Yep.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Did you say Star Trek?
I did.
You can get your ass beat for that.
I tried to
Them Trekkies don't play.
They don't fuck around.
Yeah, dude, they don't play. You fuck around and say Star Trek is better than Star Wars or some shit.
I don't
They
fucking
will
Did you
fight
ever see Joe's Apartment?
Was that in one of those MTV movies?
Yeah, it was with yep, yep.
Scream.
Classic.
Scream started? Or was it the first Scream?
It just say Scream.
So it must have been the first Scream. Okay.
It was a lot of
There's a lot of
good
movies.
Yeah.
I can't even get mad at you for not mentioning some of those. A lot of damn movies.
High
Poppy
School High.
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, that's my shit too.
Adam
The Price
Sandler.
is Wrong, bitch.
Yeah, shout out to Bob Barker. I think he died a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always worry about them damn dogs. Ended every show. Have your dog spayed and neutered. He did. Always in them. I like, why are you saying this after every show? Black folks don't worry about that. It's the community dog.
Jingle All the Way.
Strays just running around.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Do y'all remember that one, Jingle All the Way with
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad?
Yeah, it was. That was. Do you remember Cabbage Patch Dolls? I know this had nothing to do with 96, so that's probably 80 something.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's kind of where that movie came from. Because I remember there was a point where, like, I know my grandmother, 60 something years old, got into an altercation in a fucking store over a damn Cabbage Patch Doll.
Really?
Like, yeah. She was getting one from my cousin, and it was like one of the last ones, and they got into an altercation over there. They weren't playing with them goddamn Cabbage Patch. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look up some toys from '96 and see if we can find some. So, but all right, y'all, we're gonna hit y'all with some more music. We'll get some more movies in too, because I think it was a lot more movies than I thought came out, and that was a huge list. But let me do this since we did mention it. We did mention a couple of those movies that came out at that time. Let me play something from one of those movies as I look and try to talk and pretend like I'm not doing what I'm doing. Here we go. This was from Preacher's Wife. This is I Believe in You, Whitney Houston. I believe she leave no drugs alone.
She did.
Well, she ain't had no choice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Cabbage Patch Dolls was popping in '96.
It was?
Yep, there was a hit in '96. Super Soakers.
Nintendo
Game Boy.
Oh, that's something else.
Oh yeah, definitely the Game Boys. It was probably what the Game
Gee,
Boy
I
Colors.
heard that shit.
With the I had to look and make sure the mic was off.
I heard that shit.
That's why I knew what the fuck that was, though. Before I knew what that squirting shit was. That shit was scary as fuck. Like, did you just?
She probably was scared. They didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Nah.
Alright. Let's see. What was the most popular toys of '96?
Tickle Me Elmo.
That's some creepy shit right there. What was his name of that song? Hit 'em High?
The fuck is this?
What other movie did you say? Did I say I had a track from?
Oh, the Space.
Set It Off. No, I got this
Set It
space now. Set It Off. Dang, it's Garish. Garish show is not live out today, so we're good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he ain't doing the show live today?
No, he had to. They called him in for work. King Fan, that was good. High School High.
Mm-hmm.
From Dusk Till Dawn. I used to love this movie. This is one of those HBO movies I used to watch.
Everything You Do. The Crow City of Angels. Girl 6. That was the joint with Teresa Randall, I believe.
All right, y'all. So we were sitting there talking about movies in '96. This was one of those movies that they really shouldn't have fucked with, but they made a remake of it. So I'm gonna hit y'all with 3 songs from this one soundtrack. This is from the Space Jam soundtrack. This is Seal, Fly Eagle, Fly Like an Eagle. I tried to make it cool about it. Fuck the word up.
Fly Eagle.
Hold on, before you do that, I'm gonna hit you with 3 songs. This is gonna be Fly Like an Eagle. Then we're gonna stick with the I Believe I Can Fly by the great and incarcerated R. Kelly. And then Hit 'Em High. And that was a good album. I gotta set it off. Independent.
I said Independence Day.
Did you? Courage Under Fire, that was a good one.
Oh, James and the Giant Peach.
Mission Impossible.
I didn't even get all the way down there.
It was a lot. It's a fucking First Wife Club.
Yeah, but it's weird because they split movies up too, so I was on 2 different lists trying to. I had a top 100 for one. And
Hellraiser. That's not the first Hellraiser. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hellraiser was like one of the last horror movies I've seen because they fucked with me so much. It was the first one. It had to be before 9. Get on the bus.
See, I don't know.
I
know I got.
That was 96.
Let's get on the bus.
I know I got somebody.
Get on the bus was a good because it was basically like a story.
Million Man March
about like a bunch of black dudes going to the Million Man March.
Oh, okay.
And so you had like various like ages and like what I'm saying, it was the range was there. But I think that's I guess kind of thinking about it now, it just kind of showcased the difference. Or the differences in black people.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying? It wasn't just,
it was a gay
just
black
one
man, it was a businessman, it was a young thug, it was,
You had some of everything.
I think Gary got some Get on the Bus.
I told y'all Snoop won't quit no smoking.
He did it. No, that's something. He said he's doing the smokeless grill.
Mm-hmm.
What I gotta do with? I don't think he's gonna quit for good.
He said he said it had nothing to do with it.
What?
Snoop made the Grammy reveal his announcement had zilch to do with quitting marijuana and everything to do with his solo soul.
Yeah, he did fool everybody, didn't he? Shit, that's not right. All right, y'all. Next up, from the same soundtrack. This is R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly.
So Snoop won't give him no fucking smoke.
That fucking the smokeless joint look kind of lit though, for real.
The smokeless 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks amazing. Okay. That's how I know I'm getting older though, when like appliances and shit like.
Does Snoop have a song in
Be
'96?
excited.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
See if we can find a song from '96. '95 or '96.
So he had an album come out in '96.
Yeah, album '96.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
The Dogfather.
The Dogfather came out in '96.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see
And he beat that trial in '96.
it. What was the name of that song with him and Tupac? Two America's Most Wanted.
I'm trying to see what album that was on.
What year that come out?
Let's see.
I just want to have something to I can't. That's it. '98. Let me see. Hold up.
What is it?
Two of America's Most Wanted.
Yep, that's 96.
Not this '96.
Yep, because it was on All Eyes on Me.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said.
That way I can bring that up. Talk about Snoop. So Angel's on the way in here. So let me. She might be shy.
Huh?
So she might be shy, so I'm gonna show you some of these now.
Like her brain closing or just taking
And somebody got her to wear this.
Wouldn't be you if you didn't have over 100 pictures.
Well, I mean, this is the first time I took pictures in 3 months.
Yeah.
So, and these are really unedited. So I had to. I was testing shit too. Yeah, just different backdrops and shit. I didn't not that many backdrops because I was tired. Well, she had on like 3 different outfits. So this one, and I was testing
that's
those red
dope.
lights too.
Oh. That's a hoodie. I like that.
Yeah, somebody sent her the do that, and then she had one like a lingerie one, which this everything pulling up. Like I said, it wasn't that difficult to do this and then to come back. It wouldn't have been that hard to pull the studio back together, but I decided to do other shit, and that's why I'm still getting caught up with this shit. So I figure I'll be able to do that shit now. So I would. Like, He's on edit, so I gotta spend the time to edit him later. God, this before she come here. You know, we don't live, so she listening to here anyway. All right, y'all. Also from the Space Jam soundtrack, this is Hit 'Em High. This is the Monsters anthem. Busta Rhymes. Fuck.
They had them come out real strong though.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't rooting for the Monsters, but I was jamming.
Busta. This is the
Be
dude
Real.
from Be Real. Coolio. What's Coolio?
I don't know. We about to figure it out
All right,
now.
here we go. Hit 'Em High. That's Coolio.
Yep. Man.
How the hell do I forget Method?
Hello.
And what the fuck was that?
That's what I'm saying. I like tracks like this though, where it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's just like a bunch
Who's
of
in this?
just a bunch of niggas on this shit spitting.
Damn, it's almost noon. We ain't do a single fucking commercial.
I guess you gotta do it. Come
Yeah,
on.
do a commercial. I'll do the commercial when we do our break. So what we're gonna do from now on, we have guests. I don't know if I said this to you. We will have them sit in the space in front of this table instead of on the corner with you.
Got you.
That way, like I said, we'll have that camera right on them, and then when they perform, well, I don't have to move the camera. It'll be just
Gotcha.
right there, and I can zoom. The camera has to zoom in, zoom out.
Okay. That makes sense.
Monstars. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. I unintentionally forgot so many people that was in this damn track. I don't know how I forgot that Method Man was in it. I don't know how I forgot that. I said Be Real though,
Mm-hmm.
and I said Coolio at the end. But how do I hell I forget LL was in this? Is fire as adversity put in there was on it? I don't know. Speaking of fire, y'all like that segue? All right. There was a huge misunderstanding recently that Mr. Broadest had no problem with
Mr.
clearing
Dog.
up. So let me. Do you have that up?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you wanted me to say? I was going back.
Okay, I was just making sure. All right. Explain to everybody the confusion. Our Hollywood reporter.
Apparently, Snoop said, "Gotcha." So I quit smoke to sell smokeless fire pits. Basically.
Oh, so it wasn't a he was fucking with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
A play on
brilliant.
Yeah, like I'm going smokeless, and yeah, smokeless.
Brilliant.
And, I had to go back and reread his original post that had everybody shook. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn.
He never said stop.
He never said stop smoking or giving up weed. He literally said, I decided to give up smoke.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Because some of y'all, you was shook. Especially you. Because you said, I'm going to quit when Snoop quit.
And she was like, oh shit, this nigga, is he for real?
And I just kept saying in my heart, like, ain't no way in hell.
And see, that's why I just kept right on smoking them blunts, man. Like,
don't pretend like it. If Snoop
right.
would come out tomorrow and throw every weed away he had, you would still
shocked.
smoke.
I would be a little devastated. Like, I would be hurt. However,
No,
I'm still going to smoke.
Yeah.
You did. You can't say you didn't say. And you didn't even stop when you thought it was real. So we can see how much your word would be.
Man, because I really never thought we would see the day. I mean, we still have it. Because apparently to him, it's all for the smokeless
That was brilliant.
fire pit.
And we even spoke on the fact that he probably quit weeks ago where he just had to finish out his stack that he had. That was brilliant. As we get ready for our 12 o'clock.
So it's called...
Excellent segue.
The stove is actually called Solo Stove. And it's an outdoor fire pit that brings a blaze without the puff pads.
I ain't even mad at him. That was brilliant. Shout out to damn Snoop Dogg for doing that. And he got everybody all discombobulated. So
I mean, he been putting up posts looking like he haven't smoked,
like he going through it.
like he's going through it and everything.
I wonder how this first week of sales gonna be for this damn smoke pit.
Nah,
I'm gonna look at it. Is that it right there? Is that like one of those? Like when I first got the house, I bought a fire pit because my goal was I got this nice deck. I'm gonna sit out here on summer nights and. Yeah, I used that bitch one time.
Yeah, it's outdoor, so I hope a lot of people don't try to go get it because it's smokeless and
thinking they can have it in the house.
Well, you talking a bunch of weed heads? Yeah, they probably would. They probably think it's a damn lighter or something like that.
Right, because that's what it looks like.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna hit y'all with a mix that I didn't put in. I completely forgot. Well, it kind of takes away from what we're doing, so I'll just throw some more music in here since I'm not taking a break.
You say that like you really want to come out.
I'm just saying. I was saying to try to make one of y'all gonna be like, you know what, G, I'll stay too. But
or one of us is gonna say, "Hey, G, why don't you throw in the mix and come outside?"
We got these DJ mixes for us.
yeah, but it doesn't fall into what we're doing. So
that's all right. When me and the bus driver was running the show, we didn't know the type of mix we had through in there.
And that shit went real ratchet.
I mean, that's a good point.
That was, yeah.
But before we start this mix, I will say I'm going to hit y'all with a little. Matter of fact, I'm going to hit y'all with I'm going to do a Snoop Dogg mix. How about that?
All right.
So this won't be 96 everything, but this will be some Snoop Dogg just to commemorate him fooling all of us.
Well played, sir. Yeah. Well played. Like,
so here we go, y'all. But I'm going to start y'all off with this one that was 96. This is Snoop and the great Tupac, two of America's most wanted, 96. That's when Snoop beat the murder charges.
Mm-hmm. Say murder was the case.
Okay, that'll be next. That'll be next. I'll do murder was the case. Here we go, y'all. Tupac, Snoop.
And that's crazy because they was two of America's most
Uh-huh,
wanted
like
at that
that.
time. Like, sheesh. I gotta run across the store and get some blacks.
Oh shit!
What?
She Will's got a Snoop mix.
Looked up for you. Look how God worked in mysterious.
Really? You can put God in this with Snoop mix?
I mean,
He is one of God's children.
right. All that man do
He
is
has blessed that man with a talent to talk about smoking weed and rhyming.
the mic on, so now it's back on. But they will hear the behind the scenes of what's going on. Like right now, they hear this conversation, but normally they don't hear the music. So most people listen to like what I usually do. Like when Bus Driver does this show, I have my music, I have the radio station playing, and I'll have the video up. But the only problem with that is a delay. It's like almost 45 seconds. So what I see, like I'll see something and that's not what I hear. So you just gotta be kind of moving around. So to answer the question, yeah, we get viewers and we get more listeners than viewers. Except when we have guests. When we have guests, they like to look at the interviews. So I don't know. Everybody, since you're on, we probably have a lot of people look because they.
I know it.
I mean, if I'd have announced that you was going to be on, stop selling yourself short. If I probably announced that you was going to be on, we would have. Everybody want to know what's going on with whatever name you are today.
Whoever you is, man. You are funny.
That's what I'm told.
You should believe it.
I'm a smart ass. It's different between funny.
Well, you're definitely that. The
Yeah.
two can, they're mutually exclusive. They can be.
Nah, I'm not to realize it. Like, I had this conversation with somebody else. Like, I can't. Like, even Shannon asked me, you should try one open mic. I'm like, for what? For what? No.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah,
You're not that
thank
type of funny. You're not comical. You're not comical.
See, you conversational funny.
You're losing.
I feel so disrespected. Here we go. This is Touch Me, Tease Me, Talk About Me Bad. Case. Which I am funny. But I couldn't do it. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it because you say I can't do it. But I can't.
I didn't think
G
that.
started doing stand up. We know why.
Yeah. Right. Like, I'm not thinking, what the
It's
next
gonna be
show?
Shantae's fault. Whatever her name
Every first or third.
is. That girl.
I'll
So
be
I'm
on
gonna show
I'll be on the goddamn bus stop Wednesday telling jokes about
Lord.
Angel. This chick tell me I ain't funny. Nah, I couldn't do it. I'm a smart ass. Like, I have like snappy comebacks and shit like that. I can't sit and tell a story and be funny about that shit. I give comedians all the credit in the world for doing that shit.
That shit's definitely hard to do.
It's hard.
Because it's really just like, because even like when I'm hosting shit and I'm like, I know certain jokes that I want to tell, or you know what I'm saying, like certain shit I even need to announce. By the time I get up there,
It's different.
this shit is like, I done completely forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. So
I will say this though, I am impressed with you not being too nervous, even though you got that microphone voice tone going on right now, but that might work for you. I mean,
It's
but
just my regular voice.
no, it's not. Don't do that. Don't lie. You and this bitch all quiet and shit. Yeah, I was just. You need to talk into the
That's
goddamn
how I
mic.
talk, Greg. Oh my god.
Okay. All right.
I don't talk when I speak. I'm talking to the person in front of me. If I'm
yeah.
talking to Raw, I'm talking to Raw. I'm not talking to everybody in the room. So like I speak that like I am not loud.
I'm not saying you loud, but you just your whole like.
it's the female
You know
quiet
what?
storm
Yeah,
right now. Is what
no,
you're saying.
yeah.
Like,
Sundays, okay, you didn't know? That's what I really came to talk about.
What?
You didn't hear what he said. It's the female quiet
it's female
storm.
quiet storm.
Yeah,
it's
that's
female
what
quiet
she
storm
did.
voice.
But that's what I'm saying. You ain't gotta
No,
do it
like
right
that's
now.
for real, my show.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I love this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I keep looking at it, so I hope you don't feel awkward. I saw them. I love them.
It hurt.
Did it?
Yes.
I got ash
I
on
hope so.
mine.
I'm staring at her, but
Oh no, you
so
fine.
pretty.
Thank you. It hurt though. I ain't even gonna lie. Felt like he set me up because he did the fingers on this one. And I was like, why you? In my mind, I'm like, why you doing the fingers first? Like, why you not doing the hands?
Did it hurt less on the fingers?
Shit, trying to get you warmed up. That's all
No,
that was.
like he did the
Oh,
fingers,
he
so I
was trying to get
wouldn't quit on the whole. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying?
Gotcha.
So,
But yeah, I got through it.
I want it on my hand, but my carpal tunnel, I don't know.
I still have that.
It's either gonna hurt extremely, or it's either gonna be real uncomfortable, or I'm not gonna be able to feel it at all, and I don't know.
But
Way to
I
risk.
don't know. Do you guys feel like with tattoos, you have like a more sensitive side than the other side.
Mhm.
Like, have you ever noticed like a tattoo may not hurt as bad on one side of your body?
For me, it just depends on like where it is.
The area,
This
like closer to
didn't
my
hurt.
bones.
Mm-hmm.
This didn't hurt that bad. This hand drove me crazy.
Coming back on.
All right.
All right, y'all. We had some interesting conversations when the music is playing. So I'm gonna bring it up, even though it has nothing to do with '96. Unless I got a tattoo in '96, I might have.
I love it. Jen, you got tattoos?
I got. Well, this is ash, so you can't. I got like 6.
Oh.
I got about 6 tattoos. Yeah, my whole left arm is dedicated to my brother. I have this sad but not sad. I lost a lot of weight, so I got all this flab shit. But sad but not sad story. My brother, right before my brother passed, he wanted to get a tattoo of Eminem, the Eminem candy, because my brother's name was Mel, and his son name was Malik. So he wanted to get an Eminem tattoo. And we talked about this probably a few months before he passed. And he never got it. When he passed, I did not go to his funeral at all. And we already discussed that. It's probably some trauma that I need to deal with. But I didn't go to his funeral. Instead of going to his funeral, and I didn't mention it, instead of going to his funeral, I went to the tattoo parlor. And I got an Eminem tattoo of, and at the time it was just these two. It's like Eminem character with wings and holding the hand of another smaller Eminem character.
Okay.
Since then, we came to realize that my brother had another child. He had a daughter, Maya, also M. So I was like, well, fuck, let me add another tattoo. So I added, and she was a track star. So I added another Eminem character to that. And so the three of them will hold their hands, and you know,
That's really
she got
dope.
on no track shoes. So that was us. But this whole arm, like I am my brother's keeper right here and stuff like that. So this arm is my brother, this arm is my father, and I need to do something for my mother. I haven't gotten a new tattoo in years. But yeah, I got like 1, 2. I got about 6 tattoos. And the whole point of me saying this was what y'all were talking about tattoos. Fuck all y'all. Tattoos hurt. I don't care what you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I do that a lot. Yeah, you be alright. Tattoos hurt. I've never had a non-painful tattoo.
It's
No matter where it
feelings.
was.
Cause I got one. Well, I have 7 total. But like the one I got on my leg, which was my most recent one, like I think it also depends on the design too, because like mine is just like the chemical makeup of THC, so it's a bunch of lines.
Yours is what?
The chemical makeup of THC, like you can see it like the breakdown.
You have a weed tattoo.
Yeah. And that shit
that
is
makes
fucking
so
fire,
much
bro.
sense.
Like I'm
It
telling you,
makes so much
because my
sense.
brother-in-law did the joint. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, so I feel like it kind of depends on like where and then what type of tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as like the level of pain for me, because I got one like this joint right here. Once it got down to like my wrist, that's when it started to hurt. Most of this tattoo, I fell asleep on the shit damn near because like it didn't hurt. But once I got to that wrist, oh, that shit was tearing my ass up.
My
Yeah, I
tattoos
took a
were
nap
supposed
on
to be
these.
colored, but after the first couple minutes, I didn't know. Just give me black.
Say I'm good.
I don't want it.
For some reason, I did all the hot spots. So my foot, my back,
Damn.
my chest, back of my neck,
Ooh, what do you
You
have
just
on your
went
back?
hard on that.
on my back. Some inappropriate words.
Yes, ma'am.
I did not.
I was young.
No,
Like,
No, this was last week.
No. I didn't even ask for what's back there. What was supposed to be back there is what's on my chest, which is my sign, Capricorn. So it was supposed to be, I guess back then it was like the little tramp stamp. But I didn't know.
How do you not know?
Because when I was getting it, it wasn't a tramp stamp. Then a few years passed, and it was so close.
You're not that old. It was
Hey,
a tramp
that's
stamp. You just
just-
don't want to admit that it was a tramp stamp.
I was never told that
Why
until
are
my
they
brother
called
saw
tramp
it,
stamps?
and I don't know.
Huh?
Why are they called tramp stamps?
You ain't never seen no tramp with no stamp on the back of the neck?
What-
Wait a minute. I'm trying to think. Never mind.
I mean, see, that's why I didn't know.
But who said that because you get that, you're a tramp?
I don't think they call it No, I think they got
That's
called.
what
They
they was
said
called.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anywho, I
I was the
didn't.
authority.
Right,
I
that's
promise you,
who the fuck is they? Like,
I did not ask for what was back there.
How do you
So
forget?
how did it get there? Like,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I'm from the country, so
Unless
the
that
taxi-
country was Russia, I don't understand how you
I
want to
didn't-
put a tattoo on you.
Basically, when I paid the guy to do the tattoo, I told him I wanted this on my back, and he put something else.
did you get your money back?
I didn't pay
She
for
ain't
it.
paying. When she said it's in the country,
I mean,
knew
like,
yeah, she
were
ain't
y'all,
paid for it.
No,
were
I
y'all
was going
beefing?
to pay for it. I was
Like,
going to.
were y'all beefing before you got the tattoo, or
I mean, no.
He was
I
try-
still-
he was-
still
he was
didn't
trying
have
to
a
hit
good
and you was
reason
like,
when
no.
I asked him.
So
why
you
did
had
do
no
this?
idea what he was putting on your back. You thought it was something, and you look.
I got halfway when he got halfway through it, cause I mean I'm laying across the table
With your ass out.
It just hurt. I couldn't feel no letters. You see what I'm saying? It
So
just hurt.
that's not a P. Hold on.
But that's what happened. That's what happened. He got
That
to
does
a
not
letter, and I'm
feel-
like, what the fuck? So what's on my back is Miss Good. Yeah. I just
Well, you
stopped.
know I'm gonna ask you.
No.
Miss Good what?
Can we sing?
Yeah, we can say
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I want her to
this-
sing. Miss Good what?
I know
I'm gonna
who
say.
listened to the show, and I want to respect Rockwell.
We understand
Yeah,
who listening,
it does-
but if
it
they
says-
really mean something, they already seen it.
Yeah,
Miss
but I
Good
say
what?
if they listening, they know what the show is.
Okay. First of all, that's not what you. What's this? Miss Good ass would probably make more sense.
Exactly.
Well, you
Well,
ain't preaching
either
from the
way,
back.
Well, that's true. It depends on where you're hitting it. Why? She said it. Now, why you? She said it.
He just agreed. Yep.
Why?
Because I be saying stuff too.
I honestly do not know.
No,
I did
I'm
not know.
feeling
That's
upset
like my
for
conversation
you.
was.
There are
I'm
so
not
many
even had
questions,
sex
like-
with you, so how
And that's
do
what I'm
you
saying. Like,
know?
that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, I mean,
that was on my mind.
What
too.
I heard.
That
And I'm
sounds
just
that
keep
sound
going.
like a jilted.
No, but seriously, that's what I said. I'm like,
How do you put that on somebody that be permanent and not get their okay?
right.
then I was just like, well, you're not lying. I'm gonna let it stay. So, because I could have
got
covered
no-
it.
And she was like, "Well, I mean,
I could have covered it up, but I was just like, but now that
It
I'm
won't just
older,
be. He got close enough to it and the spirit controlled him.
he said, Cap, nope, nope, miss."
No, this ain't no Capricorn ass. This is good pussy ass right here.
But either way, that whole night was tragic. I got done with the tattoo like at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to be at Hardee's to make biscuits at like 5.
How high were you?
Oh, I was high.
There we go.
I was high.
And he was obviously high too. Did you beat his ass?
I didn't have time.
She had to go to work. She had to go make the biscuits.
She had to go beat
So I
that
will
dough.
fuck you up, but I gotta get to this
I
dough.
can't believe
Like,
that. That should be criminal, shouldn't it? Somebody put something on you that you didn't ask for.
You know, it's a whole show.
There's no like abortion
Uh-huh.
for that. There's
Yep.
nothing you can do. That should be
They do a
fucking
whole
criminal.
show, but I think they agree to it, but they don't know
Right.
what's getting put on them.
But you want on the show.
Yeah.
so this is real life.
Like,
Like,
yeah. And now for the rest of your life, you got good pussy on your ass.
I mean, well,
Wow.
I'm gonna cover it up.
What
I already
now?
got the-
Well, shit, everybody know now. Ain't no sense.
Just because. I don't want to be, just in case one of those kids decide to make me a grandma. I don't want to be the grandma.
with the good pussy tattoo.
Yeah, like,
Wait a minute. But you okay being a mama with good pussy on you.
it was before I had it. I was young.
But you saying you don't want the kids to make you a grandma.
Yeah, still, like,
but it's
mama,
still the same
It's
kid.
okay, because, like, for me, like, you didn't even know.
I didn't know. No,
Oh,
I
that
done
was-
took pictures of you.
I done took, exactly. So for many years, I've been able
But you
to,
always kind of covered yourself up.
yeah, I've been able to hide it. But sometimes,
Too
just
late
in
now.
certain situations, you might see it.
Okay. All right, Miss Santa. I'm about to fuck your name up.
It's okay.
You got a
Just
few.
call me Hey Girl.
Hey girl, you got a few. You got a few tattoos.
I have quite a few.
You have quite a few, and you have some nice ones. I really like the ones on your lid. I'm a photographer, y'all. So
When he said talking about taking pictures, it's not just him just taking random pictures.
Yeah.
Like, no, he gets paid to do that.
Just staring at the lady.
yeah. Which one hurt you the most?
Probably the shoulder close to the bone, and the ankle close to the bone. So yeah, same for me. It depends on where it is. So where it's meaty, not so much pain. Closer to the bone, more pain. I fell asleep on knees.
See, I felt like that would hurt. That did not.
And that's the thing, like with certain spots, like you feel like you can legit fall asleep, like while you getting a tattoo, because it doesn't hurt.
I don't know. For me, it numbs out. Like
laying down. It's peaceful.
After them first few,
even the buzzing.
Like I said, I got them on my arm. I got them on my chest. That's it.
So the one by my ribs, that one tickled a little bit. It became more annoying. Than painful. So after a while, it's just like, okay, I need a break because this shit is getting on my nerves. But the one on my, so that one goes from my rib all the way down to my ankle.
I think it's rare nowadays to see people without tattoos.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, even like with jobs and stuff, like it used to be, a stigma. It's like now it's the norm, you know what I'm saying? Like you got supervisors with facial piercings and you know what I'm saying?
Now, wait a minute. Slow down.
Shit like that.
I still think, as a Generation X older man, you ain't got no business having no tattoo on your face.
I mean,
when you get a tattoo on your face, I
feel like
I got one on my face.
Yeah, you got one on you behind you.
But that's the thing. But it's also with yours, like it's harder.
It's hard to see. Like you're telling people, I don't really plan on getting a job.
No, but I think a lot of people who do that, if they have their own thing. I kind of just say it's like, yo, you're that confident in yourself and what it is that you're doing that you're okay with doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like with you, with your 2 piercings in your nose.
Technically, I got 3. But because actually, like I said, I won't wear my septum, but I got the septum done too.
Yeah, see, I'm too much of a punk to do that.
And honestly, like I said, it was one day I woke up, I'm like, yo, I want to get my nose pierced. And I went to the tattoo spot. And I got my left nostril and my septum done at the same time. And then the right one I did myself. But I was just like...
You just sitting at home and did it yourself.
Yeah.
I'm always amazed by the self-piercers.
Yeah. Because it was, for a while, it was just the septum and the left side. And I had this whole thing about, like, balance. So it kind of felt lopsided. And it's like I didn't want to have to go through the whole process of going back. So I was just like, fuck it. I got me a fucking gun and did the shit myself.
I want more piercings.
It's really quick, but I don't know. I don't think I see you got yours too. I don't think I could do the nose.
I can't. You can't even hit my nose without me starting. I'm like that person. If I like brush my nose into my, I'll be sitting for 20 minutes. So I know I can't do that. And
I was scared the septum. I wore the cuff for like the longest, and people thought I had it done, but I didn't. So I woke up one day and like, you know what, fuck it.
Let's just go ahead and do it. Like, why not?
And I went and I did it, but my skin is really sensitive.
Right.
My ears keloided, but I have other piercings that did not. So I had my tongue done, that never had any issues. I have both my nipples.
You can say nipples. I was about to bring it up.
She said nipples.
Just didn't know if I wanted to share yet.
No.
But no, I have.
Well, everybody that's seen some of my pictures know your nipples are pierced, so you're good.
Jesus.
Jesus, no, he was there. You get
said
to walk the room, I'm there.
Is that stainless steel or surgical? Like,
yo, funny story. I don't want to put you out there. This is the type of shit I do. First time I met her, she lost a nipple ring when we was doing the shoot.
So listen, no, I was actually getting ready to talk about that. I got my nipple done twice because that same one, it came out in bed one night. And I woke up, went to go get it put back in, and they're like, no, you have to wait. So I had to wait for it to heal and then go back and get it done again. So I like the piercings. I love tattoos. I love. If my skin wasn't so crazy, I would probably have more piercings.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I would have my ear all the way up. Like I really want to get these removed, get the steroids, and get my ears done again. But I don't know if I want to put my body through all that trauma. But I would have my ears on all the way around, both sides of my nose. I had this side. I'm gonna take it out. Yeah,
if I'm making a face, don't take it personal.
I know.
It's the pain in it for me. Like I'm so glad we brought up this conversation. This had nothing to do with 96. Hopefully you had one of these done in 96, but you were 17, so probably not.
98.
I I have always been curious. This is an adult show, so just so you know, I've always been curious about the pain level of nipple piercing.
So the piercing itself did not hurt, and it was really quick.
It's the healing.
So my problem was the healing. I have really thick nipples.
Really?
I do.
That was sarcastic.
I didn't know that.
They're really thick. So I needed a longer barbell.
Mm-hmm.
So once I got the longer barbell, we were good.
But I would think, like, you
really
put on the
good.
shirt and it get caught.
Sometimes
shit
the
would
bra
have to hurt.
So yeah, the bra, the washcloth in the shower. But the thing for me was the refrigerator door. Cause I'm a fat ass.
No, you got big titties, is what it is.
So yeah, the refrigerator door, or doors in general, because if you brush it, let me tell you, baby, now that shit hurt. That shit hurt. But yeah, so it was the healing, but the piercing itself.
Have you ever considered?
But I have a
okay.
pain, like I have a pain. I like pain. So.
Yeah. Okay. Driver.
I'm learning so many things right now.
Yeah. No. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that we can have these adult conversations. Have you ever considered getting part of your genitalia pierced?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Okay. I was thinking you were about to say absolutely yeah. I was like, okay.
Sharp things by my dick, no.
Like I don't understand that. I don't like I couldn't see, like, I'm not a big tongue ring thing because I'm proud of my tongue. Let me not say too much. But I can't.
I mean, it'll get you off the couch. So
yeah,
I mean,
to me, it's just too. I don't know.
So I think if I was to get anything else pierced, I would probably get a second hole in my ear.
You get your nipple pierced?
I'm sorry.
No.
Yes, I'm sorry. Seriously, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What
What?
you say to me?
And maybe like, and I know I would. Eyebrow would probably be like the most. It would probably be like another like ear piercing and like maybe my eyebrow if I decided to do something else. But I think I'm good on piercings. Tattoos, it's gonna be a shit ton more of those. I can tell you that now. But piercings, nah, I think I'm good. Definitely think I'm good.
I did my lip. Well, this.
You had
the Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool for a while. And then I just started having allergic reaction to it, and I had to take it out.
Like, I see people with the piercing in the chin, and like I've seen people with the piercing in their cheeks,
the dimples.
Yeah.
My daughter has a smiley, so this part of her gum over her teeth, and it's so cute. I would do that.
That's so weird, because that's so
weird.
Teeny pizza.
Like meat
thing.
to get that thing through. Yeah.
Wait, is it in the gum or is it in her lip?
Your gum. So you flip, it's right there.
Yeah,
I've never felt fate before on this show. I thought I had a high threshold for pain, but I couldn't. I don't think I could do it. Like, I've seen, not that I go around looking at dicks on the internet, but I've seen like the piercing like on the bottom of the shaft. I can't believe someone would do that. And then I would think, why would you do that?
I don't know what it's supposed to do, and I'm not trying to find out. Like it's not sharp things never.
Right.
I can't. That just makes me uncomfortable thinking
about it. Just think about her tattoo on her back. What if a motherfucker do it decide he want to do something different?
Let me just pause real quick. No, thank you. No, I'm good.
All right, you started asking my question. You never considered nipple rings?
No. For one, I don't have big breasts.
You don't have to have.
I don't have breasts at all.
So I would be so cute.
Stop saying that.
But that's what they say.
They're cuter on small. Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I have a model that we used to, and again, talking too much. I had a model that I used to shoot that years and years and years ago, and her nipple rings were bigger than her
dinner
boobs.
Yeah, so it looked weird. But nowadays, I think the whole point I started is nowadays it's not even it's like it's not. I think back in the day it was like a something different, but now you can tell when somebody has a nipple. Because I mean, you really can see it. I mean, through the shirt. So I think it's getting more popular. It's a lot of things nowadays that
Because I think people are. It's a couple of things for real. I think some people are more accepting, and then you have a lot of people that are just getting more comfortable with themselves and what it is the fuck they want to do.
And just
so they just
with people think.
Yeah, like just kind of just doing anything. Which I mean, I fuck with it.
To hell with people.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Because I mean, I feel like, of course, certain people's opinions matter, but at the end of the day, do what the fuck you want to do.
Okay. So that being said, let me ask you a question, Driver. You are from a very nice family.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, the point I'm saying is you are from a very like your pops is in the cloth. You know, he is great man.
Absolutely. Shout out to
Papa. He's in the cloth. What is how do you what are their thoughts on that whole? Because isn't it like supposedly a sin to mutilate your?
So. Well, I guess we have.
This is not Bible study, so I
those
could be
conversations
wrong.
Exactly. I think my dad especially
because he was in the Navy. So
I feel like my mom had already been there with me. He understands, like he knows his son. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm out here doing a bunch of regular shit. I'm just doing what I want to do, and I feel like he accepts that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like. I mean, even if he didn't, then I'm still gonna do it anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like you kind of. I don't want to say you have to accept it, but you kind of do because it's either what I'm saying. You can kind of fight against this, and we cannot talk. I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do. You still gonna do what you gonna do, or we kind of accept where we are. You know what I'm saying in life, and kind of rock from there.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go to you. Now, what? As a parent of hell, you got adult kids, but as a parent, but one, yeah,
2 adults, 2 teens.
2 adults, yeah. What would you say to, let's say your daughter comes to you with badass pussy on her back? I mean, how do you address that? How would you?
Well, my daughter is an adult now. She has her own apartment. So at this point in life,
she's a grown person.
She's grown.
Yeah.
And I have an open relationship with my children. So when she was a teenager, if she wanted tattoos before she got, and I think I signed for a piercing for her. She just got her first tattoo. But I signed for a piercing for her when she was still underage. My relationship with my children is that they would just come and ask me first. Or they would talk to me first.
That makes sense.
And say, hey, Mom, I want this. Can I get this?
Are you going to say no?
Probably. Well, I mean...
My question is, if you say no and they go ahead and do it anyway, how would you address that? Let's say, 'cause I'm saying something permanent. We're talking a tattoo. Because you can't beat it off of them. Trust me.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's going to be a conversation, and depending on the offense, it's going to determine the consequences. But I mean, at the end of the day, children are humans too.
Mm-hmm.
They're humans, and so there are going to be times where they fall short of our expectations. We fell short of our parents' expectations, and vice versa. So a conversation needs to be happening as to why the boundaries are set, or why the expectation is set that way, so that they know moving forward. And then we're gonna have to discuss these consequences depending on the severity of the offense.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what y'all get on Lunchtyme. Y'all get among the jokes, which we do every now and then, even though some people don't think I'm not even getting that. But we do. It's. I mean, it was really intellectual question because I kind of wonder because I know you are very free as far as your attitude about everything. You are more of you're one of the most go-getting people I know, and I always wondered out. Do you put that? This is not an interview, y'all, but it just kind of opened up a question I've always wondered if how you would handle something like that. So I'm gonna get to some music in a minute, but I'm gonna have to ask you. You have a young, impressionable young son.
He don't want tattoos. He's already said it. He don't want them. And then told me the other day, if he do decide to get a tattoo, it'll be my name
I figured it would
and
be.
his sister's name.
I figured it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't.
Or
And he know I have
Call of
tattoos.
Duty. Or Fortnite.
You know, hopefully he's gonna grow out of that.
No.
But if he don't,
No.
that's cool.
I'm
Grow out of
50-something years
what?
old. I play
I'm about to say
games
grow out of
all-
playing
yeah.
video games.
The way he's into it is just life at this moment. So
How old is he?
9.
Okay, my son
So
is 15.
yeah,
Same.
it can be that. You know, as long as he doing schoolwork and all that good stuff, it can be that. But I'm just saying, I want him to enjoy other things too. I need him to know that it's not all
Just
about
video games.
Video games.
Shout out to y'all too. I
Absolutely.
mean, as someone who grew up with like a strong black woman, it's great to see that there's still some strong black women out here raising these kids. So shout out to y'all. That was something I wanted to say. All right, y'all. We will get to some music, even though you don't think I'm funny. We will get to some music. Back to some music. This was also from a movie from 1996 of the same title. This is H-Town, Thin Line, Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. I think this is H-Town. Yeah, it is. I didn't expect you to get up too much information about you hitting your titties on the refrigerator. God damn, that shit hurt when you said it. I could just imagine them bitches. Oh.
Yeah, it was the doors for me because they do tend to lead the way, and so
they get in the room about 5 minutes. From
man, listen, they do their thing.
I'm mad at them. I'm just saying they do. They
They do their
but it's
thing.
just I don't know. And I hope that Melinda ain't looking at that. My dad was talking with her. But I think you're right. I think I don't think it makes a difference how big you are as far as how big they are as far as I think it just looks just as cute, you know. I'm just saying, I'm not telling you to go
Because
do
you
it.
can see yours. Like I have to wear a bra all the time. Smaller boobs, you always necessarily need a bra, and so yeah, you can.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can do it.
Do you think it's because of the pain, or you just don't?
It's all the things she said after the fact. The washcloths.
Yeah.
And then I'm good.
Don't shower with a loofah. I use a washcloth, but
Ooh,
I didn't want to
loofah.
say a loofah because I
Oh
don't
my
think when I
God.
shower, but
Like-
I don't. But I have one
I
in
can only
my.
imagine the pain.
I have one in my shower,
Mhm.
and so yeah, I would always look at that thing like, but the lace on my bras and then my
Catches it.
washcloth, like if it's a snag on the washcloth or.
Mm.
Yeah.
That hurts.
And you keep telling me to go. Like you.
I ain't telling you to do it. I just was most of like 90% of the people I know, females I know, have them.
No.
I mean,
So I'm just fucking up the percentage.
no, I mean,
Fucking
you know,
up the
no,
numbers.
you and Shannon, so it's not just you. But
Now I will say the second time around was easier. The healing process wasn't as painful. Actually, it was tender for a couple of days, and then that was it. Not
But
that
it
I
didn't
would
hurt when it
recommend
happened?
Getting them done twice just for that.
it didn't hurt when it happened.
No, it's so fast. They just put it through. It didn't hurt.
It's like getting
but
a shot.
I have
Like
but I
getting
do
what?
have.
Like getting a shot. Like it's like
I can
it's
get
kind
shots.
of it's kind of over before you know it. Like
But that's how them needles look too, though. That's how I be telling people, don't even look at it, because if you looking at it, you psych yourself up. Just let them go ahead and pop it on through. And
See,
That's
I
it.
look because I want to know what's going on. But I'm one
Me
of
too,
the. I was a nurse. So I wanted to do like phlebotomy. So whenever they take my blood, I'm always looking.
that was the favorite
But
part
yeah,
of the class.
I could
I stick
feel
at
it.
each other.
Yeah.
That's sadistic.
Huh?
Y'all just going and sticking. You enjoying that shit.
I mean, it was though. I ain't gonna lie. Like shit, that
There's
time.
people like you, why I don't like going to the hospital. They can't never find my veins and my fat ass. And they always stick. They stick me so many goddamn times. It's ridiculous. No, it's not. No, it's not all. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
I know.
After a while, but then they got to the point now where they fuck around and do the ultrasound to find the veins. And I'm like, well, y'all stop. Why don't y'all start with that shit next
Right.
time? Instead of,
If I'm telling you, you're not gonna
Yeah.
find it. Don't do 3 or 4 good sticks and then realize, oh, I'm really not gonna find it.
you always get that nurse who want to show off. Like, he said I couldn't find it. I can
Watch
find
me
it. I'm
get
like,
it.
yeah. I'm like, bitch, stop.
They always can find mine. They be like, you got good. They make me feel like I be shooting up. They be like, you got good. Like, whoa, wait. Look at me like, wait a minute. What does that even mean? I got good veins. What?
Means you're a heroin addict is what it said. I put some more shit in you. Alright. I thought I had another movie.
Maybe having a field day.
Alright, y'all, here we go. This is Falling. This is Montel Jordan. 1996. Alright, so I want to talk about your show. Is that okay? At least the concept of it.
It's in the making, yeah. I should have went live on Facebook for all of this.
Yeah, you should have.
So Greg, I can't slide my seat back. Can I slide this over a little bit?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hubbard.
Don't go from the top.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Cause
It'll come apart.
Yeah.
I got one of those in my room. I need to scratch my legs out.
It's a lot going on there.
So trying to move this which way?
I know. I might just turn. Maybe I'll just turn my chair this way
No,
instead
or
of
maybe
trying to
I'll
move.
just slide it.
Put this stuff under the tables. Thank you.
Hey, is that your brush? That brush right there. I don't know why the fuck I asked you. I don't know why the fuck I don't know who left that brush here.
It was the
You know what? The fact you looked at me, I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? And then it dawned on me, why did I just ask you that?
Look, I wasn't looking. I heard the dead air. That's all I saw was that.
I don't know who left the brush here. Like, this is like one of, all people always leave shit in the studio, but it had to be somebody that was, here recently.
Probably. I would think.
Maybe one
so
of the
many
singers.
people come through here.
Maybe that Mike guy. They had that show this weekend too.
Yeah, I saw some of the pictures on Instagram. Seemed like it was a pretty dope show.
Yeah. Oh, which reminds me. I don't know if you probably saw my message in the group the other day.
About
So Shannon went to Magna's.
We saw you goddamn cookie post.
Man,
Don't entertain.
let me
He
tell you
didn't bring
about
us
that.
not one, nothing.
not a nail nutter.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you about that peanut butter and jelly cupcake. That bitch was so fucking good.
I can imagine.
Oh my god.
Because her shit definitely hit though. So
I had one chick that when we first started doing the play for promo shit, I've been begging her to bring snacks, but she refused to come up here with that bitch. And then the day she shows up and don't have nothing in her goddamn hand.
That's
She don't
wild.
even know what I'm talking
That's
about.
crazy.
I just wasted that whole conversation. I was talking about you.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it now. The joke is over.
Oh man.
I was saying how I had one person who I've been trying to get to come bring snacks, and the one time you show up, you don't bring
I
nothing.
had
Come
nothing. Not a nail nutter. People don't realize how much time baking actually takes, and I don't know. I'm not familiar with the other young ladies' business, but it just takes a lot of time, and I'm trying to work out.
Really, I want those wings. Honestly, I hear everything about
You
the
don't
wings.
even care about the bacon.
It's the wings that I want.
Which wings do you like?
All of them. She said all of them. All of the wings.
I'm gonna figure it out. I actually came here today to sit quietly in the corner and figure out some things, but that didn't occur. So I'll figure them out later when I go
just
home.
like you just met me. You should have knew that.
Greg, but I shouldn't. I don't know.
Nah, I'm never gonna allow you.
I didn't know you. Like when you said we are here or we're recording. Like I didn't know.
Yes, we do a show
What was
Monday,
going
Wednesday,
on?
Friday.
Yeah.
That you should know.
I mean, I know, but I didn't know. Like I was walking into y'all was on air. Like right now, it was
Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, except this one that we here Friday. I was thinking I might come in Friday. I mean, I know you're not coming. I might come in Friday. I don't know. Y'all don't have to.
Let me know.
But I might, because I think we need to give a little more
No more time.
No more time.
Mm.
So I was thinking I might. Well, I don't know.
Make sure he coming.
Yeah. We'll see.
I have bought you treats here before, though, haven't I?
You bought me. I've had just food multiple times. I've had your cakes and shit.
That's
a
what
few
I
times.
thought. Yeah, I bought you
Yeah,
treats here.
yeah. Not here.
I didn't bring stuff here.
I don't want to call you doing that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying you. I've had your food many times. I've been to your
Oh
shop.
no, you know what? I did the photo shoot with the jars. That's what it was. But that wasn't here. That was.
No, that was at the hotel. That was your
Uh-huh.
first photo shoot.
Yeah.
And I had some of those too.
Yeah.
I forgot about those. Which reminds me, your boy's supposed to be coming with some Jamaican food.
Locks.
Yeah. I saw your head snap up.
When is this?
He wanted to come on a Tuesday. I said we don't do shit. We don't do it on Tuesday.
We're gonna be at the
Yeah,
bus
yeah,
stop.
because y'all don't do this show on Tuesdays. However,
We're gonna be at-
there is a show that
We'll
happens
have
here on Tuesday
Lunchtyme at the
evening.
bus
You know,
stop.
I mean,
That defeats the
cameo
purpose.
appearances and whatnot. You
That
know.
defeats the purpose. But he's supposed to be coming through.
Oh, I have a question about him.
Unified Soul. I don't know his real name. Do you know him? Unified Soul.
That sounds familiar.
He's another Jamaican type dude. He's always with Crystal Haynes. You have a question? Go ahead. You have a question?
Oh, me? Shit. Oh no, I was saying I have a question for you in reference to locks when we finish.
Okay.
That I
He
thought
hit me
about.
up recently too about that stuff.
About which stuff?
About the things we did
Oh,
last year.
okay, yeah, that too. But he wants some
say,
pictures for.
Do I need to hit the speaker? Because that was sounding real suspect.
No.
Yeah, you know, we did that thing last year, you know. You know what I'm saying? You took care of that for us, you know, that
You
thing.
know, maybe if we did something wrong. I'm
telling everybody.
Said she want me to hit the trying to get pictures of this invention taken.
Okay.
So that he can start promotions for that, and I told him I would help him with that.
So they were just putting out all love music in the night.
I mean,
That's pretty much what it was. Like,
I mean, the 90s was a great years to be in love. As I was,
To be in
you know,
love.
recently married. But I help y'all out.
I feel just nothing wrong. We would have made it.
now we wouldn't have.
Probably not. It would be like the last few songs.
No,
He
but
would
matter of
throw
fact,
it
we
on
would do
there.
two, but just because you said something about love.
What you putting?
They have a problem with me being a huge New Edition.
I don't have a problem with it.
Somebody have a problem.
Any Heartbreak is on rotation on my playlist right now. Like, I went to the concert. What are we talking about?
They have issues. That's right. I remember when you was here the day before you went to the concert. Yeah, they got some
We
issues.
don't have issues.
What did I do the day before?
I don't know. It was what was we
What did I
shooting?
shoot?
Because I remember you talked about I'm going to the indie concert the next day.
That's great. Was it the white one today?
Trilla's about to call.
You know he's sick and all. He ain't gonna let it go bad without a call.
Oh, I don't even have the shit hooked up. Tell them to call. I don't have it. I had to redo the damn system. I don't have the
So
Skype
y'all gotta
hooked
help me
up.
with my show because the time frame that I want to do my show. Who's picking this up? Who's listening to this?
Everybody.
Not the radio, but everybody on the thing.
Because this is dope. Y'all have a dope show, by the way. And I feel like I told Greg that, though.
Thank you.
I told Greg that. Yeah, but I haven't told y'all personally. So yeah, you all have a dope show. And not that the other things on Big Time Radio aren't dope. I just have never told you all that.
Thank you.
But we're the dope.
So, but I feel like...
Don't worry, they know.
I feel like the time frame that I want to do my show, it won't be an interactive show. So then...
So you don't want
in that instance, I still would need, because this is what in all jokes aside, I came to talk to you, not talk on the air. But this is fine. But when I said I wanted to talk
But
to
you're
you.
doing great, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just having a conversation.
Yeah, and that's what this is.
That's a lot of what it is, for real,
yeah. So thank you all for having me.
Absolutely.
You're not
This was
one right now. You got to leave
unexpected.
30, 40 minutes.
But yeah, so then maybe you all can assist me in ideas to fill the time, or it might be people that are up that time of night. People like, so people.
What
do
time of night are we
appreciate my
talking
voice.
about?
It would be evening. It would be evening because it's more,
Yeah.
slow jam love. It's choir type reminiscent.
Hold on a second. All right, y'all. Here we go. This is a little No Diggity, No Doubt, Blackstreet. I remember when this came out in 1996.
I remember the video.
I didn't know it was Dr. Dre. Which
That's-
I'm trying to think now. I think I forgot. This is not the Dr. Dre version, so that defeats me purpose even saying that. No, it is. That is Dr. Dre there. Just pay no mind to it. We got
taco.
Yeah. But see, the beauty of that is I can do that.
That's my favorite sound effect.
There you go.
Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network.
Because didn't they have Little Penny in the video?
Yeah.
all
Little
right.
Penny.
Yes.
Alright,
My
but-
cord is short, so I put those back on.
Say what?
My cord, I can't sit back because the cord to the headphones is short.
You can pull it over.
I saw some other stuff coming along with it.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm having a back issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having a back issue.
All right. What time are you talking about?
So it would be evening because it would be like Quiet Storm reminiscent.
Which I love, the idea.
Thank you. Well, I have had a few people comment on my soft, sultry voice.
Yeah.
And say that it would be good for a radio vibe or show of that nature.
Yeah.
So I don't know if people would be up interacting, and talking about things, love, relationships, whatever.
So here's my question. Well, I don't want to cut you off.
No,
Well, I guess I do because I did.
No, that's fine. I'll be rambling.
You are, because I know you, and I know how people interact with you. Would you think, as far as the interaction, do you think it would be more of a show that plays music with a lot of talking, or vice versa? You think it'll have more talking than music, or more music than talking? I'm gonna tell you what I say. What I want, and this is not what I want you to do. You can if you want. I want at least one day a week a more adult show that we can talk about stuff like all these podcasts nowadays got these chicks on there talking about different like sexual type stuff. Not.
So that's kind of what I want to do, but
Right.
that's why I was saying. Well, that's what I was asking feedback from you all, since you all have already been doing this. That
think you
time
would
of
be great in
evening,
that.
do you? Thank you so much. And I actually have guests also.
That was my next
that
part.
in that line
Oh,
that
yeah.
I could invite on because
Like
because of what I've done.
Kenya? What's her name?
Kanya,
Yeah.
So Kanya, that's my homegirl. So I'm a bedroom candy consultant.
Right.
And she's my team lead. That's not how I met her, but her and I, cool on that level also. But then Demi does her.
Right.
I know a lot of erotic poets and stuff like that. So I do definitely have guests that I could pull from. I don't really have an in the box type of thought process when it comes to relationships and things of that nature. I tend to lead a more polyamorous lifestyle. So I have always wanted to do. I started a podcast type of thing also too with Brown Betty. We did a podcast or like a. Can't call it a podcast. Yeah, can't call it a podcast because we only did it once, just because it's like we never came back to it. But we did a group, hers and Steph B and I, when I was back in Altamont. And so people were like, "Oh, you would be good to do a podcast." So I mean, I've been toying with these ideas for a while, but being attached to the building kind of made me unable to move around a lot and do these things. So I say all that to say, I could definitely feel it, but yeah, are people up and interacting those
If
hours
I
of
believe
night?
if it was you, they would be.
And with that, the content of the show, yeah,
And it's a
people won't be
Sunday. People
listening.
are winding
Yeah.
down for the weekend, preparing to go back to work. You might be.
I
chilling
honestly-
And they do
with
something
your
talk about at work on Monday for real, like,
okay,
so.
water cooler conversation.
I honestly think with you, it would be. I think you would get people wanting to have a talk with you about it.
Okay.
So I think that's a great idea. And like I said, you can throw music in it as much as you want. You know what I'm saying? And like if you like when you do it here, you can set it up how you want to set it up. You can have guests. You know, you can come in here, got candles lit. I mean, you can do however you want to do.
You know, it's definitely gonna be a
Yeah,
vibe.
you can do how. Only thing you can't do is smoke weed in here. I'm telling that to you, but I'm kind of talking there.
I smoke my weed in the parking lot.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that'll be dope. If you think it'll work.
All right. Yeah, I do. So let's figure out a title.
So I was playing with a couple of things, but you know I'm all on vibes and research and stuff. So I was just kind of researching to make sure that.
So I'm not gonna put you on the spot on the radio today because.
I mean, we can talk about the show.
Cool.
I don't know the title. I was playing with I was doing a play on.
Hold that thought. Mm-hmm. Special dedication to my Lunchtyme crew. This is a little new edition. Still in love with you. And then we hit y'all for some hit me off because fuck y'all. I love
NE, yes.
NE for life.
NE for life,
Yeah.
yes.
I wish I wasn't scared to fly. I'll be right in Las Vegas for their register. 40 years. No, they're not going to start over this anyway.
I love you with this.
Yeah, I do too, man. I ain't think about these youngsters.
I didn't say nothing.
But yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think you could, and I honestly think it'll be successful because I think with the people you know and just with your vibe, people are going to want to come over here and talk to you. And I think that's what's going to also do it.
You think so?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think people, believe it or not, people like you. No matter how hard you try for them not to. People like you. You know.
I'll be trying.
I know. I know. I'm an asshole. You can be an ass. It's a completely different. But people really like you.
So I did post on my Facebook the other day. I forget how I worded it, but it was something to how important is sex or sexual attraction to you in your relationship or something like that. And it had like 101 comments, like where people were interacting. But I had people also respond in my inbox that wanted to respond, you know, privately, which I appreciated also.
And that's what you
But
can
then
do.
also, I had a lot of people that told me that they really needed that question to be asked because they and I was like, really, like I had no idea.
Was that like a month ago?
Like,
there was something you did a few months ago. There was a question you asked. And I might have made a joke about it because that's the type of shit I do. I joke. It was something you asked. I can't remember what it was. But when you did it, I remember thinking to myself, this would be a hell of a... Matter of fact, that's what made me decide I wanted to do a show like that. It was something you did, something you posted. Made me think I wanted to do a show like that.
So then it might have been that when I posted.
No, but this was like months ago.
So yeah, I did post I forget what I posted months ago.
Yeah, that's the weed.
I'll go back, probably.
No, even you couldn't remember what you posted.
Right, so what's yours?
You don't smoke weed.
What's yours?
You don't smoke weed. Yeah.
So you just old, huh?
You can keep coming He didn't hear you because that would have.
I didn't hear. I didn't hear.
Oh, okay.
That was smooth. Just go ahead and take that real quick.
I didn't hear. Where's she at? Okay, that's fine.
The joke is over there.
Okay. Y'all do understand I got this mic, right? Okay, all right.
So I was thinking about with that.
Oh, no, fuck that.
I said you was
I'm
old.
about to do
That's
this
all I
goddamn
said.
song, and we gonna figure out what the fuck you said.
I said you was old.
I'm not even going to that because I don't want to put that in the atmosphere. But no, I really think that would work perfect for you. I think you have that. I mean, like I said, people like you. People like to talk to you. I mean, and they do though.
Random people be telling me their life stories in Walmart. Like,
Right.
Bear was like, people just tell you all their business. I be like, no, I don't know.
You have that. You have that vibe. You and like you have that like that free, you know, something easy to talk to. You don't have that judging type mentality. Like I can tell you something. I've showed you shit that I probably shouldn't have because I'm not worried about you judging my what I've done and shit like that.
Judge, like you said, I'm free, and I'm glad that you brought that up because I was gonna say I'm so free that it would be hypocritical of me to chastise my children for certain things they want to do. So yeah, I am free. I definitely don't judge.
So I think that type of mentality would be perfect for the show you're talking about. Hold on one second. Oh, I did mention I was doing New Edition again. I thought I forgot to say it. New Edition, this is the Hit Me Off remix. which I forgot. This is
I
the
thought it was
fucking.
the percolator.
No, I forgot. This is the fucking instrumental. So
You know, you just heard
gotta
the
add
beat.
another
I didn't
one.
know what was going on. I was like, is this the percolator?
It's the instrumental. Gotta do something.
And now I gotta do something a minute in.
Oh, I mean, you can't never have too much new addition.
That fucking song was 7 minutes.
First of all, stop being
Don't
disrespectful.
you ever, right?
It
Don't you ever.
Stop being disrespectful.
I'm not. You know how I get. I don't care who the hell it is. Once it's over 5 minutes, I'm asking questions now.
That's the same goddamn song.
Nah, yeah, it's a reggae song that's on my playlist. I forget which one it is right now. It's one that we know from back in the day, but it's really long and I forget. I had to cut it off sometimes. I be like, okay, I'm done.
10 minutes in, like damn, this song's still going.
She fucks with him. Like you fucks with him. And
I haven't had time to go to the store, come back
home.
home, still listen to the same
I'm
song.
like, all right, it's enough now.
I done fucked up. I stopped the one song to add the same goddamn song back in. Now I feel like I'm doing new additions to the service.
I can take anonymous questions. I'm just kind of
Not
processing
you don't
now.
have to worry.
Take anonymous questions to people who don't
Alright, there
want
we
to
go.
ask questions out loud. It
I
could be
think-
called Boss Ladies Box. Oh, I could put the questions in the box. That could be called Boss Ladies.
You might
I'm
wanna
just-
write that
I'm
down.
processing.
Write it down.
Boss
write it
Lady
down,
Boxes
write that
is
down.
good because that has that double entendre. Just like your pussy on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boss Lady Box. I think that might be a good title.
I'm gonna text it to you, Greg.
You got
Oh, let
because
me
they got
think
those like Instagram and things that you can anonymously
Ask questions.
Ask
Uh-huh.
questions. So that would be perfect. You got
And-
people come and tell, see, I've been fucking my husband's sister or some shit like that, you know.
And get a chance to talk about those
Right.
stories and that way, you know, people
Shit,
are
I want
able
to
to
be a
hear.
guest. that sounds like a good show.
Fuck around, put people behind the curtain.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, for
It's
real.
a confessional.
Disguise their voice and shit.
Right, okay.
Nah,
Throw the auto tune on.
But that would be,
motherfucker know with the studio, they be waiting to see. Oh, that's that bitch right
We
there
have to
coming out.
security.
That's a good idea. Okay. All right, so we still ain't tell what time. How long do you think? Majority of our shows are at least 90 minutes. So I need you to at least do a 90-minute if you can.
That's fine. You know, originally I was like 12 to 6. I'm taking it like, so I don't. But that's when I had.
If you
other
want to do
people.
12, I mean, that's on you.
Well, no, that was
It's
in the
hard
front
to
half
fill.
of the day.
I know
yeah,
Jumbo,
that was in
but
the
it's
front
hard
half
to
of the day.
fill
Yeah.
that time. But if you playing music,
So no, it'll be evening. I think it'll be better suited for the evening.
late night, evening.
Evening.
So starting on like 8, 9, 10.
Somewhere in there, yeah. Excuse me. And my only. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. My only only thing I have to look at with that is this. You know, Monday is the start of the school week, and I do
Right.
have children. So in my mind, I'm only answering slowly because I'm calculating
Getting home.
getting everything. Well, no, getting everything done at home first, and then coming here. Because I've really been looking at working overnight, starting to like do more things overnight when the children are in the bed sleeping, and because of how my body functions. Since it's getting ready to be cold outside, you know, winter is really hard with
Right.
the lupus. So. I'm in pain a lot. I'm in pain today. That's why I'm over here shifting and moving. I'm uncomfortable like a bitch.
Oh, I thought you were big.
Nah, not yet.
Oh, you're a good pussy tattoo. it's bothering me. Oh, I'm never gonna let that shit go. The fact that you didn't know that motherfucker was putting good pussy on your back.
That's
I
like
think-
low key disrespectful, high key disrespectful.
It is.
Not even low
It
key. Cause how could you? Yeah, and so and to your point about it there being a law, I'm sure he can't do that in a tattoo shop where
Yeah,
somebody's
no,
like
no.
paying to get. Yeah, like, he can't.
Yeah, no,
But you should have beat his ass though.
I mean,
You shouldn't do that.
I'm not
You
saying-
did everybody
make
else. You
biscuits.
should
I'm
be
not
his
saying
ass.
he did
Shit.
eventually get his ass.
Did he eventually get the pussy
I
though?
can either
That wouldn't have never even helped.
That's
I
the
did.
question.
What he did not get
That was the I think he was just he was putting in his application is what he was
that
doing.
bitch got denied.
with the red
Rejected.
stamp.
So what we can do to start you off, we can start off at a time. We just won't give you an ending time, and then you can go from there. Because there's nothing else going on that late on a Sunday night, so you don't have to worry about running into anybody else's show. So we'll give you a starting time and say you at least do 90 minutes, and then after 90 minutes, if you want to go another 2 hours, that's up to you. So we can do that. And depending on how many guests you have, how many interactions you have with people, and like I said, we could do everything as far as, visual also. So it's like, it can be like a podcast also. So
I would like that.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea. All right.
Thank you all so much for your assistance and your feedback.
Absolutely.
Hey, team.
Right.
Y'all, I low-key been like,
You know the mic's
I
on.
see it now, you know.
Okay. My bad. I do that sometimes just to fuck with people. I don't tell y'all when I turn the mic on.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I heard it in my head.
Yeah. But don't take it personal. It's not just you. I do that to everybody.
Why would I take the person?
I mean, I wouldn't care if you did or not.
Oh, no, you
But,
wouldn't. I wouldn't care that you didn't care.
yeah.
Okay.
Y'all
It's
can tell
gonna be
I
great,
love
right?
her. She means a lot to me. All right.
I love you too.
Oh, sensitive ass. Okay. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. All right, so let me talk to y'all about something real quick. The main reason I put Miss Shantae on blast today is because she is, I can't even say one of the newest members of Big Time Radio Network, because she's been here from the beginning. We just ain't seen her ass, but that's a whole nother story.
So that's what I was about to say. Funny thing when the mic was on.
Yeah. We just ain't seen her
Yeah,
ass.
low key, I've been here for
Yeah,
a year and a
she's been here
half.
for the whole goddamn, well, not the whole goddamn time with this iteration. We just ain't seen her. But the main reason she's here today is because she is in the process of starting her brand new show. And the funny thing is, I think from when she walked in here this afternoon to right now, the show is completely different than when you started.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the beauty of Big Time Radio Network. We don't have any boundaries. We don't have any set things. We like everybody to come up with their own ideas or to bounce. We're good at bouncing ideas off of each other. So, in a very, you don't have to go into too much detail. All right, I'm putting you on the spot. You don't have to go into too much detail, but and I'm gonna let y'all know that there's no definitive name or anything like that. But give everybody an idea of what you have planned for us, Big Time Radio Network. And then we gotta add you to the cause hold on before you do that. Last night Saturday night we had a photo shoot with Angel. Oh, she did great. Whatever she seemed to think, but she did incredible. Let me just say this right off the bat, and this is not just because you're my friend. Angel is an incredible model. Been published a few times. I enjoy all my photo shoots with her, and I wanted to put that out there. So if y'all ever looking for somebody as a brand ambassador or something like that, y'all hit her up. But we were doing a shoot Saturday, and I had Boomer System playing. I had the Bars Night Show playing, and we was grooving. And when we had that, where is it? Oh God, I don't have it. Where is it? Well, this one didn't come on, but something like this came on. All right, so what that is that's the personalities here on the network. Well, that's the newest personality. That one doesn't include myself, doesn't include Raw, doesn't include Gary, it doesn't include Rockwell. But it's all the newer shows. But the other one we were listening to had all the newer ones. And she was like, where am I at?
No, I said I need to be on.
Oh, I need to be on that.
I need to be
Right.
on there.
So we're going to make sure we get you on there today. Before you leave here, we'll get you on there. But I thought that was funny that you would ask for it, and you've been with this network since at least January.
Last year.
Yeah, well,
Like,
I mean,
you
I
said
said
you
at
wanted
least.
to
I was
bring
trying to
us
make you
back.
sound like you had something with, you know.
Nah, yeah, like we had to get some shit together.
Yeah, just took a
Life
whole
be
year.
life, man.
Yeah, life be life, and shit. That's more. That's
Life be
a
life.
life sentence at this point.
You got that money though.
Yeah.
Okay, put that out there.
So you was getting them dudes, though, want to get some.
Got it all up. Okay, got it all
What
up.
was you talking about?
And early for the year. Okay.
Okay, since you put it out there. Okay, since you put it out there.
We can do this. Let's go.
Yeah. Since you put it out there.
Team Scorpio over here.
Let's go ahead. Yeah.
Let's
All right. So that's fucked up. All right. So this is a network, but this is also a business, and this business costs to do. I'm like, we have to pay. I don't know if y'all understand this, but in order to do a radio show, you can do a radio show and play independent artists all the time, and you don't have to pay fees and shit like that. But in order to play Biggie, in order to play Jay-Z, in order to play New Edition, you have to have a license to play them. And those licenses are expensive. So when you think about that, then you think about the internet, the website, and all this shit costs. So I've done this radio network for years off and on, but I've always done it by myself. So me and Gary decided to hook up, and we're going to do this. And he was like, you can't carry all this on your own. So everybody that's invested into this business, it's a partnership. Well, shout out to everybody that's in it. It's a partnership. So we all kind of chip in a little bit, just enough to make me know that you're serious. Now, this is a point that I'm gonna make with this part. Just enough for you to make me know that you're serious about showing up, but not too much that it's gonna break somebody. I'm not gonna tell you how much it is, but not too much that it breaks somebody. So this was my way of making sure people show up, because the one thing I need when we do this is consistency. That's the main thing I worry about. I don't want somebody to say they're gonna do something and not do it. Okay. So here we go. Back in January of this past year.
We still in the year.
Well, this year.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking through my bank account for the network, and I see this large amount. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I was thinking, did somebody owe me some? Because it was the same one I used for my photography. Did somebody pay me a deposit or something like that? And I looked at it, and it was Miss Shantae. So she paid me for the whole year. So I'm like, oh, bet. She's serious about what she's about to do. Like, I'm all excited. And mind you, I think I'm in the hospital at the time. But I'm like, oh, bet. She's serious about maybe she felt sorry. That's what she did. She's serious. So, okay, as soon as we get out this hospital, as soon as we get ready, we will hit the ground running. Next month, I ain't hear shit from her. Month after that, I ain't hear shit from her. Month after that, yeah, it's starting to be a pattern with this motherfucker. Month after that, after a while, I just said, fuck it. I ain't going to ask her no more. I know she's busy, and I've always said that about her. She's probably one of the most, grinding people I've ever seen in my life. And I've said that before anything. I've always respected your grind. But yes, Miss Shantae, fucking Angel, has been a part of the network since the beginning. But I am happy to announce that she is finally going to be an on-air personality. And that means a lot to me, because I've always wanted you to be part of this. Like this, you were one of the first people that, because you were real, when we talked about this back in, last year, you told me how much you wanted to do this. So I just knew that, I've been fortunate enough to connect with a lot of people that this has been a dream of theirs to do. As Bus Driver has said every fucking show. But it's just I've been fortunate enough to deal with these type of people that really want to do this. And I'm so glad, I'm so fortunate that you are finally here to do your thing. And I make jokes about it and stuff like that, but I really mean it. You cannot understand how happy I am that you are, because I won't give you money back either way. Yeah, he said we don't give money back, so we won't give you money back anyway. But I'm so glad that you came, that you joined. All right, so that being said, explain to the people listening, as I'm spitting on myself, explain to the people listening what we're about to get from you.
So first of all, thank you for having me, and Bus Driver and Rod. Thank you all for.
Okay, stop. This is what I mean, y'all. Y'all heard that, right? Okay, thank you for.
Alright, whatever. So anyway, thank thank you
Fucking
all
Michael
for
Jackson.
allowing me
Thank you for
Absolutely.
coming.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for being here.
to utilize time on you all show. I appreciate that very, very much. And oddly enough, this gentleman to my left was one of the projected guests for my original show. Because, you know, when I started doing this, things were different. And I have not announced all the changes yet, so I'll save that for later, a different time. However, I was moving and doing different things, and at that time, it was more geared toward artists and, you know, independents and, you know, locals through the RVA Collaborative and what I do. That still will be a part of my show. But right now, I think the direction that we are going is a little bit more grown up, a little bit more soft and sexy and sensual.
That would explain the voice right now. I'm getting turned over.
So yeah, I've had a lot of people comment on this voice of mine. So we're gonna see if we can put it to work and allow us to do good things, and see what we can put together for you. And I think my friends here have helped me to put together some ideas. So we're gonna do grown and sexy. We're gonna do some love jams, some slow jams. We might make some babies. We might talk about the process before you get to baby making. You know, but yeah, so make it real grown and sexy.
Here for all of it but the babies.
Right, for real.
I might not have been here for the baby, but if I think about listening to it long enough, I might get pregnant.
The babies are only for those who want babies. You know
okay.
But no, we want to talk about some adult stuff, some grown up stuff. Yeah, relationships in these day and ages, and not just sexual relationships in general. Because any interaction with a person is a relationship with that person.
Absolutely.
And we like to lead with love. So.
Oh, Love.
L-O-V-E, love.
That's beautiful.
Say Virginia is for lovers.
Okay.
That's what the signs say.
That's what it
coming
say.
to Virginia. That's what it say.
That's what it say.
I'm excited about this. This seems like it's gonna be something major. And again, I'm not gonna put you on the spot, but tentatively, when are we looking at a start date?
Ooh, we can do next Sunday.
Okay, you can
This is
stop with that
Thanksgiving
voice.
weekend.
You can stop with that voice. Seriously. I'm sitting there moving around in my chair. All we need is her to talk and then Raw to say her name.
And then her and Raw with the microphone like it.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be a mess in here.
The microphone.
Ooh, if y'all wanted it. So for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, I can work out for Thanksgiving Sunday for you all.
You gotta talk a little louder. You doing
The 26th.
Yeah. People that's feeling sexy also need to hear.
The 26th.
Are you serious?
That's this Sunday.
That's the Sunday?
That is this Sunday.
Say she ready.
You can give it a test drive.
Okay. Did you mean for that to sound sexy?
No, not that time.
Did you catch that? We give it a test drive. We go drive
No,
it. All right.
Is it
So
stick shift?
hopefully by then we'll have a name, because we got some good. We honestly been in here. Well, they've been in here brainstorming, and I think they've come up with some great names. So I'm not going to say what they are yet, but I think we'll have a name, and we'll have something for y'all this Sunday. I'm excited. I think it's going to be something nice.
Thank you. You can throw some performers in there, maybe some erotic poetry, maybe.
Okay.
Spoken word, something.
Strippers?
If you allow it, absolutely.
Shit, wow.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you said
Okay.
Sunday nights.
Absolutely. You want to be my first guys?
All right.
I might need a co-host.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we
We
know.
got to limit.
The amount of shows I do.
Everybody.
I mean, shit. Like, I mean,
Autonomous vibe.
anybody need a guest host? I'm definitely down for it.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. I'm excited. I think that's going to be a great thing. All right. Okay. Well.
Vibes.
Have praised the Lord.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
To the debauchery.
The Lord knows my heart.
People still hanging on from Kenya's gospel, Kenya's divine connection. Be careful. But I think it'll be a great thing. I
have
think
a song
Sunday
I can
nights
turn
is a great, because you're just winding down from the weekend. You're about to start your week. You know, it'll be good. And then you catch them at the right time. You can catch somebody in mid-stroke.
You know?
You get that story out.
And get
That's
that
good.
week started right,
Yeah.
for real.
I like the idea of erotic poetry. I'm excited. Shit, I might be a co-host.
You keep saying you're excited. I'm glad like it's Ross sitting over there, not me, because
Okay. All right. So if you are interested in being a part of this, please hit up Miss. Well, tell them how to get in touch with you.
Miss Angel.
Could you tell them louder though?
Shantae.
Tell them in your normal voice.
This is my normal voice.
Motherfucker, it's not your normal voice.
It is.
I done heard you.
Miss Angel Shantae on everything. That's it.
Was that it?
That's it.
Okay. Y'all
Miss
hit up Miss Angel
Angel
Shantae
Shantae.
on everything. You got a Pornhub?
Not yet.
Then it's not everything.
OnlyFans.
Do you have OnlyFans? You laughing because I think you probably do.
she out here selling feet pictures. That's what it is.
Yeah, I just got your feet off. Oh, wait a minute. Now that you know. let me stop.
No, I
but
did start a feed. That's why.
that's why I laughed because I remember we had that conversation.
No, we really did.
Clairvoyant, man. But
I know what
yeah.
SA.
Make sure y'all hit her up if y'all are interested in being on her show. Don't hit me up because I ain't got shit to do with it. Hit her up, talk to her, and we're gonna figure out a way for y'all to send requests or send anonymous things y'all want her to talk about. I think this is gonna be great. I'm not gonna say excited again because I think I'm making bus driver nervous when I say that.
Shit, ain't me. I'm worried about is Raw. Like, you alright over there? Like,
Is that on my leg? Yeah, I think it'll be great.
Yes, I would definitely take suggestions.
No, stop.
right, she
You
knew
gotta
what she
stop
did.
pretending like
She knew what
that's
she
your
did.
normal.
She knew exactly what she did.
I'm gonna cut my mic off and wait till Sunday. I'll see y'all Sunday. I'll talk to y'all Sunday.
Come on now.
No, for real, I want to take suggestions.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the way
The
you just said
hesitation.
that. Am I exaggerating?
No.
It was a little bit.
See, it sounds different on the mic.
No, it don't sound. I want to take. I was like,
Take
oh, shit.
suggestion.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
That pause was a little.
Yeah, okay.
I have to find my words for listening.
No, you found your goddamn words. All right. Again, y'all, it sounds like something will be good. So y'all make sure y'all keep an eye out or ear out for this. Bus driver, let everybody know how to get in touch with you.
So you can follow me on Instagram at AKA Bus Driver. I am kind of on TikTok, so at AKA Bus Driver 313. I do have, of course, a show tomorrow, right here on Big Time Radio Network with an incredibly dope group from Atlanta, Highness. Make sure y'all tune in for that because I'm super excited for this one. Y'all definitely want to tune in for this. Once again, follow me on Instagram, AKA Bus Driver, and on TikTok at AKA Bus Driver 313.
So you can say excited, but I can't.
I mean, because it's kind of the conversation that we was having when you kept saying excited. Like,
I mean, because I'm a little excited.
it's gonna be yeah.
I'm excited about your show too. With the young ladies, we just got to make sure we got everything straight.
Yep, got you.
Again, thank you for coming through. This is how we are. I know you know me, so you don't take the shit too personal. But I am really looking forward to what you got going on. Once again, I know you just did it, but this is how we end our show. Once again, let everybody know how to get in touch with you as far as not only as far as the Big Time Radio Network, but any other things you got going on. Shout out everything you got going on if you don't mind.
Thank you for that. Because in my mind, when I was listening to Bus Driver, I was like, well, I didn't tell them.
Yeah.
I am really shy, regardless of what it seemed like. But in any event, I digress. Miss Angel Shantae on Instagram, Miss Angel Shantae on Facebook. You can also find me at the Dessert Diva RVA. I do custom cakes and treats, and I also am catering. So the Dessert Diva RVA, Miss Angel Shantae. That's how you find me.
I know usually when people say they dessert diva or some shit like that, we'll have snacks here.
Just to kind of verify
to
that,
verify,
those type of things.
But
Yeah.
she came and did the hand, but that's okay.
We do need some verification.
Yeah,
So.
she'll know next time. But I can tell from past experience that you definitely do not want to miss checking out what she has to offer because her treats are incredible.
Thank
So,
you.
and you know what I still remember? You did a birthday box one time, and it was the nicest thing. When you open up the box, shit flew out of it. And we had to clean that shit up. When you open up the box, like butterflies and shit flew out. And I don't know if I ever said something to you. That was like one of the most creative things I've ever seen. And
Thank
it
you.
was just
beautiful.
it was incredible.
I was actually thinking about those yesterday, and I might actually start back doing those again.
Okay. Well, now you have a
$20.
way to help promote everything you do. See,
Thank you.
I mean, depends on how long you do your show. All right, Miss Raw Diamond Dandy.
That's it. That's all it is.
Oh, that's not it.
On all platforms.
Yeah, no, that's not it. You done already had Miss Sultry over here, so you gotta finish this off.
What?
Yeah. That really didn't come out right. But it really did, but it didn't. Alright, I'm sorry. My fault. But shit, your
Yeah,
name
we're
is
sure
Miss
to
Good
play.
Pussy. I think I'm gonna make a post with instead of calling you Raw, I'm gonna just call you.
Spell it out.
No, spell out Good Pussy.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not.
I'm never gonna let it go.
All right.
Oh hell no, it's not. It's just never gonna be let go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wait till your next photo shoot. I'm gonna be like, turn around.
No photoshopping in.
MGP.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to spell it.
All right, let me shut up. I'm gonna go right now.
Ara.
There it is. Ooh.
WBYMONDDANI on all platforms. Pull it up at the bus stop. You play too much. G, what you got going on?
I ain't got shit.
What we got going on today on the station?
We have Real Voices coming on immediately after us. It is a previous recorded show. Gary Hughes is taking a day off to celebrate the holidays. You just rolled your chair on my foot.
I apologize.
Could you get it off my foot?
Is it still
Thank
on
you.
there?
Yeah.
Well, shit, I didn't know.
She was driving the bus.
Yeah, okay, but the bus rolled over and got your foot. At 6 o'clock, we have the EP's playlist. It has not been on in a few weeks because the EP was under the weather. So we definitely will have that tonight at 6 p.m. Before that, we'd have Afternoon Drive coming on, some of the best DJs from the area. If you are a DJ, listen to my voice right now, you want to have your music played globally, send us some of your samples. Not samples, send us some of your mixes. We're looking for mixes, minimum 30-minute mixes to play on our network on Afternoon Drive with DJ Rockwell. So if you are a DJ that you have some mixes you want to go, we've got some been submitted to us that we're just getting straight. We also need you to, when you submit them, to submit your name and all your contact information, because we want to get in touch with you to let you know we're going to play it and when we're going to play it and stuff like that. Tonight at 8 p.m. we have DJ Rockwell, the G-Spot. So make sure y'all check that out. And then that's it. And then, like I said, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, it's going to be the replay of Wake and Bake. We got a lot of fucking shows.
Yep.
We didn't have that many shows when you sent me that money. That was a year ago. But, yeah, it's great. And then tomorrow, again, we have Bus Stop. I'm going to be here.
All right.
Just because I want to be here. And I was trying to fix the studio up and to make sure I ain't fuck up nothing for your show. So. Well, it happened. I'm just.
Whose phone was that?
Yeah,
Who was that?
I'm just
cut it
trying
down.
to.
I'm
Yeah,
confused.
it's one of those important calls you gotta get. I'm just trying to fill space so it won't go into 2 o'clock. All right, we about to get out of here, y'all. I'm not gonna forget. We're about to get out of here. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up, like I said, on all social media, Big Time Radio Network. You can hit me up on G Money on all social media. It is very important for us, if you're listening right now, to hit us up on our TikTok page. And it's Time Radio Network or The Time. It's one of those. I can't remember which. I think
You gotta
it's
get
The Time.
it right.
Yeah, you know what?
He said, y'all, look, time, y'all niggas figure it out, all right?
What is it?
You cannot not give them. The
I
right.
forgot about it. What is it?
But you want them to follow. I'm going to my TikTok
Okay.
shit. I don't know it up by heart. I barely know mine.
Okay,
my
so-
mine's is raw diamond day. Just playing.
All right. So, as we all kind of figure it out, it's both of them.
That's what it is. 'Cause you merged.
Yeah. It's both. All right. So here we go. Y'all make sure y'all hit up under Big Time Radio Network. It is under Big Time Radio Network. It just says The Time on the picture. And please follow, because TikTok needs us to have a certain number of followers before we can do certain things on the network. So y'all please make sure y'all follow Big Time Radio Network on TikTok. I really would appreciate it. And once we hit that special number, we're going to do a giveaway that's going to be worth it. And we're only doing the giveaway, huh?
You gonna buy some cookies and give away some cookies?
No, I don't give away food. No, that's blasphemous. But we're going to give away something to one of our TikTok followers.
Okay.
So y'all make sure y'all do that. And we're about to get out of here, y'all. Please tell a friend. We'll go see y'all later.
Bye.
Peace.
All right.
Damn music option. Oh, you stopped the recording.
Language.
He said, wait, what?
Not him talk about language.
We